Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome to our 300 subscriber special. So, first things first, thank you so much to everyone who has been subscribing and is able to make this possible. So, thank you so much, everyone. So, we're here down on the ground at Nice today. We're going to be flying a sort of two-leg journey today from Nice initially across to Split in Croatia, where there's a fairly difficult visual approach into the one of the runways, depending on which one we get given, but to 2-3. I think it's 2-3 actually, yeah. And then from there we're going to be flying down to Skiathos in Greece, and I wanted to do these flights because they're quite fun approaches, quite difficult approaches, and I thought it'd be a bit interesting and a little bit different from the normal Concorde, JFK, easy going approaches. And we got the flight factor 757 today. A fairly fun plane. I want to try it out. We haven't flown it in a long time. So let's take it a go. We've accidentally loaded in during the Cross the Land event, of course. So there's a lot of aircraft. So we might be queuing for a while to get going, but that's part of the fun, I suppose. So let's hop inside the flight deck. Do say hi if you're in the chat. Let's hop into the flight deck and let's get some stuff going so far. I'm just going to get some lighting in here, actually. Get a big glare shield on. It's dark in here. That's alright. We'll go with that. Cool. So on the overhead then, IRSs, I need to select a line. I'll do that in a second. Engine limiters, the window heats. I'm sure most of you are Boeing experts. I'm more of an Airbus pilot, so this is all what I've sort of found works best. Not by the checklist necessarily. So do correct me if you see that I'm doing anything particularly wrong. We're going to get the APU started. Get going. And in the meantime, let's get our IRS loaded up by going in here and getting this going. Lima Foxtrot Mike November then, of course, is our airport we're at. We'll set that as the IRS position. And there we go, the IRS have, yes, aligned almost immediately. In fact, they have. Aligned immediately. I did set them going a while ago, but that's quite nice. Right, flying then to LDSP, which is Split. Flying under the call sign today of 2E55 Papa Golf. That's the flight number. We'll activate that. Head over to the next page and input the route then. So we're on the BASIP 7 Alpha departure, but we'll do that. We do the departure in a minute, so we just go direct to BASIP for now. Then we're on the Yankee 15 airway. Alpha Bravo November. The Zulu 388 to Ekpal. Then the Mike 859. The Mike 859 to Lorette. And then from Lorette we're on the Yankee 11. Airways on the left, waypoints on the right, of course. Yankee Keged. And then on the Mike 730. To Torpo. And then we have the arrival. So we'll do our departure then. We're expecting to depart from runway 04 right on the BASIP, this one, 7 Alpha. So we'll put that in there. Head back to the index then. I'm going to go gross weight in, so I've already loaded us up. 0 fuel weight 76.8, that's correct. Reserves, just type in 0.2 for today. Cruising, then we'll be cruising altitude. James Aviation, hello, you're on the coach in the south of England, non-ideal. Unfortunate. Unfortunate indeed. We'll be cruising 30,000, cost index 98. We're going to our takeoff. It's going to be flat one because we've got quite a lot of room. I'm just checking. That's number 5. Oh, sorry. Cargo weight. Then trim. Speeds on. It comes up with them. I got that. Bam. Speeds inputted. So it really is as simple as that. The initial altitude today. We got a call for clearance then, of course. So It's going to be busy on frequency today, so let me know if the volumes are too loud and we'll do a little bit of shuffling. 121 775.
Montée initiale niveau 100, transpondeur 57 61.
That is a lot of delay.
Niveau 5 initialement et transpondeur 57 61 et gazure 309. Gazure 309, la lecture est correcte, prévoyez un repoussage à 12-29 Zulu, rappelez prêt pour repousser et mettre en route. 12-29 Zulu, c'est reçu, on rappelle. Can you say again for Tier 620, you got blocked? Tier 620, number 2, call you back shortly. Ska 231, ready to copy?
Oh, goodness me, it's
ready
busy.
to copy, Skylink 231.
Try and get in ASAP.
231, my bad, clear to destination, runway 04 right, so the 7 Alpha departure. Initially fly level 100 squawk 5762. Clear to destination via Sodri 7 Alpha departure, runway 04 right, initial climb 100 and
squeeze in when we can.
5762, Skylink 231. Préfet pour la mise en hauteur, français. Scaling 231, read back correct, expect the push at 1231 Zulu, report ready for push and start. Report ready for push and start, expected 1231, scaling 231.
Niche delivery, 255 Papa Golf, with information Papa on stand. 42, requesting IFR clearance to split, please.
5 Papa Golf, stand by. China 138.
Yeah, I knew we'd been standing by, but I wanted to get it in as soon as possible. You do like the 757? It's a nice plane. It's got the big, double bogey at the back, as it were. Even though it's only a short, narrow body. But as I say, it's very cool.
Ready for push. Affirm, ready for push. 1124, contact ground, 11, correction, my bad. 121 decimal 7, au revoir. 121 decimal 7 for Swiss 1124, see you. JPR 620, ready to copy? Ready to copy, JPR 620.
I think we're number behind this guy was the next one.
Runway 04 right, Sodri 7 Alpha departure, initially fly level 100, squawk 5731. Can you say again the initial flight level for JPR 620? JPR 620, initially fly level 100. Roger that, clear the destination via the Sodri 7 Alpha departure on 04 right, initial flight level 100 and squawk 5731 at
Want to be ready to go as soon as he's
620, read back is correct, expect the push at 1239er Zulu, report 5 minutes before. Expect push at 1239er Zulu and we will report 5 minutes before JPR 620. Delivery right, take contact, Papa Golf, ready to copy.
5 Papa Golf, ready to copy.
5 Papa Golf, clear to destination aspire, runway 04 right, Bazip 7 Alpha departure, initially fly level 100, squawk 5764.
Squawk 5764, initially flight level 100, Basip 7 Alpha off 04 right, 255 Papa Golf.
5 Papa Golf, feedback is correct, report ready for push and start.
255 Papa Golf is ready for push and start.
Prévol de Fox Lima, bonjour. Dernier appelant, le call sign FL Fox Lima 269.
Fox Lima
269, vous êtes quel parking? Je suis au
So
parking
busy,
Charlie,
might as well.
j'ai envoyé, je voudrais savoir si vous avez bien reçu mon plan de vol pour LFPG. Climat 269, j'ai pas votre plan de vol et je vous vois même pas. Vous confirmez que vous êtes bien à Nice? Oui, je suis bien à Nice. Et là, je viens de l'envoyer le plan de vol, il m'a dit que c'était ok via Vatsim et via SimBrief, pardon. Essayez de vous déconnecter et reconnecter parce que là, je vous vois même pas au sol. Ok, je me déconnecte et je reco. Merci. Delivery 188, ready for request. Easy 212, ready for push. Affirm, Easy 212. 12 contact ground, 121.7, au revoir. Contact ground, 121.7, Easy 212.
255 Papa Golf, ready for push and start. Let's get going.
Delivery 108, Echo Tango request.
It's gone.
Ryanair 8 Echo Tango, go ahead. Do you have CBDFC or can we only get clearance by...
Hey KC, sorry I didn't see you there.
Echo Tango PDC, sorry, is available. Log on Lima Fox Mike November. That's copy, thank you. Log on Lima Fox Mike November. Ryder 8 Echo Tango, thank you.
Charlie, information panel requesting Alpha 2 Juliet.
Stand by, Juliet 5-5 Papa Golf, remain the frequency, all position, I call you back shortly. Break Lufthansa 6 Alpha,
Right, we
Romeo,
remain.
ready to copy?
Oh no. Oh no.
Ready to copy.
Lufthansa
Loads of people pushing.
6
I mean, it's so
Alpha,
busy.
Romeo,
You see, as I said, guys, we're spawning on across the land event, so the queue for departure is insane. We've got 2 over here. An A380
yes,
Spanish
we will,
livery.
check.
With loads waiting, look.
Cargolux Lima Hotel, can we expect
It's
to push
amazing.
back at 12:15 Zulu? Cargolux 7 Lima Hotel, expect to push at 1233 Zulu. Report 5 minutes before. I will report 5 minutes before 12:33 Zulu, Cargolux 7 Lima Hotel. Cargolux 7 Lima Hotel, set the score 5624.
Oh my goodness me.
So we were just
It's 15 minutes to push for him.
Q2 5-5 Papa Golf, expect to push at 1228 Zulu, report 5 minutes before.
1228 Zulu for 255 Papa Golf, understood.
So 25 Charlie, ready for push?
Oh no.
Roger, ready for push, Connor 25 Charlie.
25 Charlie,
Great,
contact
there's-
111.
there's nobody
correction,
pushing.
121.7.
No problem, contact 21, decimal 7, Connor 25 Charlie, bye bye. Lufthansa 6 Alpha Romeo Heavy, we are now ready for the clearance.
Might as well turn off the beacon now.
Lufthansa 6
We're not going anywhere.
Alpha Romeo Heavy, Roger, you all clear to destination, aspired, runway 04 right,
How
Sodri
frustrating. I
7
wonder-
Alpha departure.
I wonder why they're stopping
Initially flight level
pushes,
100
just because there's no one behind us. That's my
576
theory. I know it's busy, but because there's no one behind us, I would have said, well, you know, surely you can just go. Oh well, we're waiting.
Climb initially flight level 100 after score is 5765 for Lufthansa 6 Alpha Romeo Heavy.
Lufthansa 6 Alpha Romeo, readback is correct, expect the push at 1235 Zulu, report 5 minutes before.
Welcome Lufthansa 6 Alpha Romeo.
Nice delivery, good afternoon, Speedbird 5 Victor Hotel, requesting
Wow,
Alpha to London Heathrow.
All the people across here.
Speedbird 5 Victor Hotel, bonjour, number 1, call back shortly. François 64 Zulu Novembre, prévoyez un repoussage à 12h30 Zulu, et rappelez 5 minutes avant.
We were 1228, so we're waiting for 1223.
Vous pouvez démarrer les moteurs à 12h25 et vous rappelez prêt pour rouler.
Watch good tomorrow, yeah.
5
See
Victor
ya.
Hotel, bonjour,
See you,
ready to copy? Speedbird 5 Victor Hotel, clear to London aspired, runway 204 right. Badod 7 Alpha departure, initially flight level 130, squawk 5766.
Fuel status currently.
Good line Heathrow, 04 right, bedded Southern Alpha departure, initial flight level 130, squawking 5766, Speedbird 5 Victor Hotel.
Does it not say it? Oh, it says
5
that
Victor Hotel, readback correct, report ready for push and start.
here. We've got a total of 9.0.
Okay.
For takeoff, what fuel should be... Well, we fueled up with 9.028, so I don't think we'd be using that too much.
Bonjour, number 1, call you back shortly.
And if they're all waiting, if all the passengers are going to be waiting here,
Delivery right now, 8 Echo Tango,
is there air conditioning?
request.
So I guess we will wait.
Terras on Norma Golf at the gate 8 Alpha with information. Charlie, we're fully ready for push and start.
Standby, Ryanair 8 Echo Tango, I don't have received any request by PDC, just check your log on Lima Fox Mike November and try again. If it's not working, just tell me, I will give you by voice. Well, Carl, thank you very much. Xavier 9 on my Golf, contact ground 121.7, au revoir.
121.7, transfer Alpha Golf.
So, well, we've got to fill some time here, so how has everyone been then? 300 sub special in theory. Let's go for a little look around some of the aircraft, I suppose. But, yeah, well, we're just sort of, if you're just joining us, we've been given our clearance,
Delivery Ryanair
but we are
365,
waiting for
ready to copy IFR to
the
Madrid.
push till
365, need your flight plan to Madrid.
1223 Zulu. Because of delays with the busyness, because they're actually holding aircraft here, as they don't want them to taxi across, I guess.
365, sorry, I got the wrong route and it should be correct now.
Oh, here goes the 380.
365,
They must be flying the,
I'll call you back shortly for your clearance.
Peter Hager, I suppose. We're waiting for the fly-by-wire to be released. That'll be good fun when that does.
Good evening, next delivery, Charlie Sierra Delta, request IFR to Hamad S5. Information, Quebec.
Hotel Delta, bonjour, number 2, call you back. Ryanair 365, ready to copy? Ryanair 365, ready to copy?
I've not
Yes,
seen
sir, I'm ready
Spain
to copy,
Airlines before,
Ryanair
but
365.
he's lined up on the runway.
365, clear to Madrid S5, runway 04 right. Turil 7 Alpha departure, initially fly level 100, squawk 566, correction, squawk 5644.
There's a lot of these airlines, CES. There's one there, there's one over there by the gate. Oh, we've got an old EasyJet livery here on the A321. Wow. Garden Indonesia A330.
Ryanair 365, going for the readback.
320s. Ah,
Clear to
ATR,
Madrid,
very interesting.
Takeoff runway 04 right.
Don't see many of them from a gate like this.
Sorry, what was the flight level, sorry?
But, two aircraft
Fly
there.
level 100.
Airbus A320. I assume most of the 320s are the Fenix from
X squawk 5644.
but of course, I don't know. Nice private jet here. That's very
365
nice.
readback is correct. Report ready for push and start. Remain
Nice
by
is the
frequency.
place for Monaco, of course. Monaco being literally
Report ready
just
for
down
push
the
and start,
valley.
run on frequency,
on
run
the
at
side there.
365.
So this is very much the airport for that. So that's why there's this massive private jet area where there's an
Delta Lima Alpha 4340, bonjour, number 2, call you back
and then
shortly.
others.
Break, Charlie Hotel Delta,
and our
ready to
lovely
copy to
75200,
Yes, you're ready to copy to the hotel.
which is actually a
Delta
very nice
Delta, clear to
aircraft.
Doha Spire, runway 04 right.
Cool.
Sodri 7 Alpha departure, initially fly level 100, squawk 5650.
5 minutes till we cool,
Okay, John,
and then we'll be allowed to go at some point.
runway
I'm
4
sure.
right via the Sodri 7 up for departure. Initial flight level 100. 100.
Just check the QNH then is
Squawk
1014.
5450 for Charlie
Check
Hotel.
it's set on all altimeters. We're using
Charlie
the
Hotel
old
Delta, squawk
avionics.
5650.
I was very lucky. I won the 757 in the competition, so
5650,
managed to get the full version, which means we
Delta
are
Delta,
able
readback
to
correct,
use the
expect startup at
old avionics package, which is what we're
1210,
using here.
report 5 minutes before.
12410 to start.
as well as the
call you 5
sort of
minutes
new
before departure.
avionics package that we haven't got here, but
Delivery
can
180,
have.
Echo Tango to NG, get a request now.
So the overhead doesn't change, I don't think, when you update to the older model.
1712, number 2, call you back
That
shortly.
remains
Bike
the same.
Ryanair 8 Echo Tango, PDC clearance has been
Well, I'm just
received.
going to check our minimum fuel for departure. 8.7 is what we're going to require.
Jedi 69 avec vous sur le
hopefully.
d'aviation générale. Nous avons information Québec, clearance pour Istanbul. Jedi 69, bonjour, mise en route pour Istanbul. Approuvé, un départ 04 droite, basique
Seems to
7
want to do
Alpha,
a
montée initiale
toga
niveau 100,
takeoff today.
transpondeur 5763.
So, of course, put toga on there, make sure they're 1227 on the EPR, because we Rolls Royce engines today.
Et nous sommes autorisés à Istanbul via basique 7 Alpha, niveau de vol 100, squawk 5763 pour Jedi
Waiting on the gate, pilots often say they prefer because they don't burn fuel, but then for me, I think
démarrage à
at
12:45
least you're
Zulu, appelez 5
taxiing
minutes
or
avant.
you're out on the
45
stand,
Zulu et nous rappelons
the
5
ACC are
minutes
aware
avant.
of you as a priority to get you going because of fuel, of course. So I prefer to be out there.
Zulu, my bad, ready to copy. Even 53 Zulu, if you want a clearance, I need your flight plan.
That's going to be a problem because I sent several times over the web interface, but I don't know what to do.
Can understand, of course, but if I don't have your flight plan, I can't give you any clearance. So just check with Vatsim and try to disconnect, reconnect, and refire them. Should be worked.
Yeah, okay then. Thank you.
Set the landing altitude, set the rate to auto.
5X Tower ready for
Packs are on. We're supplying the air conditioning. I'm waiting to turn on the electrical hydraulic
Hotel,
pumps.
remain my frequency, I'll call back shortly. And speedbird 5 Victor Hotel expects push at 1247 Zulu, report 5 minutes before.
Traffic warning. Yeah, that's because I got the TCAS on.
Sorry, could you repeat that for 5 Victor Hotel? Was it 12570?
Because we don't want to
The 5
get
Victor
going
Hotel
anywhere
expects
yet.
push at 1247 Zulu, report 5 minutes before. Expect pushback 12470, report 5 minutes before.
Almost there. 2 minutes till we're allowed to cool.
Bonjour,
I'm guessing they'll push us back slightly earlier.
Requesting Alpha clearance Chicago. France 9 Mike Lima, bonjour, clear to Keros 5, runway 04 right, Sodri 7 Alpha departure.
It's interesting flying the 75 because you're a narrow body, but of course it's bigger than the A320s. But, you know, and we've got this big thing. It's an interesting aircraft.
Alpha 04 right,
It's a shame to see them all in phase now.
100 and squawk 5651 France 9
Especially
maximum.
the 300, we're in the 200 version here, so quite a short version.
France 9 Mike Lima, read back is correct, expect the push at 1245 Zulu, report ready for push and
Right,
start.
as soon as it's finished with this guy, we'll call up.
Work France 9 Mike Lima.
255 Papa Golf, ready, push and start.
5 Kilo is a boy 737 at Matstand 133. With information, Quebec requesting IFR clearance to Teheran.
And last traffic for the call for the Clement, just confirm the call sign.
Oh no, he's got someone else in there.
Starlight 75 Kilo.
Bernac 75 Kilo, bonjour, okay to destination Spider, runway 04 right.
That's an awful noise, someone's left their mic on.
Initially fly level 100 and
Very small
squawk,
control point, I was just thinking earlier, compared to
565.
something like the 777 or something like that. Things is quite a small
Clear
little.
into destination via MD Vatsim,
Right,
7 Alpha in departure and takeoff runway 04 right. Initial
Right, we'll
climb
wait for this guy and then
to
we'll
fly
go,
level
go, go.
100. Eman with squawk 5652 and Starlight 75 Kilo.
It's time to
75 Kilo, read back is correct, expect the push at 123, correction, expect startup at
Get the hydraulic pumps on.
1236 Zulu, report 5 minutes before.
We'll expect startup at 1236 Zulu. Eman will call back 5 minutes.
So the hydraulics are gone on, you can see the aircraft now has
75
controls.
Jet 55 Papa Golf, contact ground 121.7, au revoir.
121.7, thank you very much, bye bye. Ground 255 Papa Golf on stand 42, ready for push and start.
255 Papa Golf, Nice ground, hello, push and start approved facing south, QNH 1014.
Push start approved facing south, QNH 1014, 25 Papa Golf, thank you.
Ground to
Let's
copy.
go.
Plaza knowledge. Call me through the menu when ground to copy. Now it's
We're
driving
getting
up.
pushed, we're finally off.
Transavia 9 Mike Golf, taxi to holding point runway 04
Cool.
left via
Put in the
Tango,
information, the tug is
Delta,
driving up.
Uniform and Alpha 1.
TARA set. The beacon light is on, so we are telling aircraft to stay
Transavia
back.
Arma Golf, that's you holding
Air fuel pumps are on, we're disconnecting the ground network.
Delta Uniform
The aircraft is fully independent, we have been for a while, we're just waiting for that pushback clearance. So up comes the tug, as soon as he's ready to go, we're ready to go, so set parking brake. Make sure it's ready. We want to get going now. I think, what's the fuel situation like? 9.0. The APU doesn't burn much at all.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Condor 25 Charlie, contact tower, 118.7, enjoy your flight, goodbye.
Thank you. Contact tower 118.7. Condor 25 Charlie. Bye bye.
Cool, we're watching him list up the wheel. There you go, he's just grabbed it. There you go, lifting. Nose wheels off the ground.
Now connected and
Bypass
bypass
pin
pin
inserted.
inserted. Release parking brake.
Parking brake released.
Starting pushback and you may
Front
start
of your
engine.
my goal
We
is
are off.
assigned runway for us 04 right.
Cool, so.
Roger 9
Going
Mike
back
Golf,
then,
yes,
just
the
wait on a
departure
minute
runway will
before
be
we,
04
take
right,
things.
but first you taxi to short of 04 left because it's an active runway, then you will get clearance to cross.
Okay, Transylvania my golf will hold short and runway 04 left, and then we'll get clearance.
Come on, keep going.
Thank you.
Just because of the delay, I'm eager to get going, I'm sure. So when pushing out the stand, all we have to do is make sure that wingtip doesn't infringe into his stand. You can see we have this sort of triangular shaped area, which is what we're allowed to go in this white line, and this dotted line indicates the crossover because of course he's actually on stand 40 Charlie, Bravo and Alpha, so the EasyJet and this guy are both on the same stand. So that dotted line indicates sort of his boundary, I'm sure one of you is a ground handler or someone in the chat will correct me on that, but I think that's the gate lead.
Ground, hello, good morning.
Cool. Let's start up the aircraft. So, off.
Ready for push and start.
Bleed air pressure shoots up.
Sailing 231 is ground, hello, push and start approved, facing south, QNH
Starting the valve is
1014.
open.
Just approved, facing
RPM N1 climbing.
QNH 1014, Skylink 231.
And we'll switch on the fuel to run. And there it goes. Firing up. Better pushback doesn't seem to push me back very well anymore, so I seem to always, push back off to the side of the line. Not very helpful, but alright. Cool, engine's starting. There we go, we can see it's running from passenger view.
Jet 55 Papa Golf, are you ready for taxi?
Not yet, sorry, 25 Alpha Golf, still pushing.
Roger, thank you.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Start the next one then. Parking brake set.
Disconnecting.
Let's get the next
now.
engine running
Standby.
because he seems eager to get people moving, which is fair. Cool, next engine starting. So, on the left engine, we'll turn on the generators and the supply from the left engine. Good. First engine starting. Try and get rid of this guy as soon as possible. RTO set on the brake. Disconnect, go cancel.
Transylvania 9 now Mike Golf, contact tower 118.7. Have a nice flight, goodbye.
Right hand engine is starting.
118.7.
Set flat 5
Thank you.
for the aircraft.
Tow disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the right.
Cool,
We'll
generator
see you
on
next
engine.
time on other side flight.
Pack 2, AP can go off, and the isolation valves deselected. Pack 1 on the left hand side. AP off. Good. Select the pack on from the separate side as well. They're both running. 2E55 Papa Golf ready for taxi.
Jet 2, correction, Jet 55 Papa Golf, taxi to holding point runway 04 left via Charlie, Tango, Delta, Uniform and Alpha 1. There is an aircraft pushing at the corner.
Charlie, taxi, sorry, holding point runway 04 left via Charlie, Delta, and can you repeat the next, sorry, taxiways for 2E5 Papa Golf?
Charlie, Tango, Delta, Uniform and Alpha 1.
Charlie, Delta, Tango, Uniform, and Alpha 1, 2E5 Papa Golf. Alpha 1, Charlie, Delta, Tango, and Uniform. I don't know how we're getting there. So just, okay, we'll release parking brake and get rolling because he wants us to go. Let's just get moving. So, hold on. APU gen off. Ah, yeah. Okay. So, Charlie, then Delta and Tango. Charlie, Delta, Tango. Ah, okay, so Charlie right onto Delta. Oh, this is complicated. The line isn't there, I can't tell which exact one we're going. He's trying to send us left. I need a better map, Right. A better taxi map.
Scaling 231, if you can stop your push here, it would be perfect. Push is started. I'm starting the engine number 1, 1 minute for taxi. Scaling 231, roger. It's just I still see you going backwards, but it's okay, thank you. Roger, scanning 231. Outlook 7 Lima Hotel Heavy, good afternoon, sir.
Trying to squeeze by behind him here.
Cargo Luke 7 Lima Hotel, Nice ground, hello, push and start approved, facing south, QNH 1014.
Where is he trying to send us though?
Cargo Luke 7 Lima
Charlie,
Hotel Heavy, push and start approved,
he is pushing there, was he trying to send us left?
Cadet 55 Papa Golf, are you able to make a turn or you want to wait behind the traffic?
I think we can make the left turn to 5 Papa Golf.
Thank you, then continue as planned.
Roger, continue to 5 Papa Golf. Even though it's sort of, you'd say no, just because we can...
Bonjour, Lufthansa 6 Alpha Romeo Heavy, gate 52 Charlie, requesting pushback.
I'll just cut round inside.
Lufthansa 6 Alpha Romeo, Nice ground, hello, please send squawk 5765.
That guy kept pushing back.
Lufthansa 6 Alpha Romeo Heavy.
Right, around we go.
Grand hello, Turkish 28 Charlie at stand 36, ready push to start.
Cool. We're round. We're right, we're going right here.
Turkish 28
And
Charlie,
right
Nice
again.
ground, hello, push and
We're
start
doing, I've got it now.
processing
So this is Tango.
east, QNH
Now we're going
1014.
right by Delta. This is Delta. No, this is Tango. Oh, it's right. This is what we're doing.
Lufthansa 6 Alpha Romeo, thank you very much. Push and start approach facing southwest, QNH 1014.
Push and start approach face west, QNH 1014, Lufthansa 6 Alpha Romeo Heavy.
Ground, scanning 231, ready to taxi. Scanning 231, hold position, I'll call you back in around 1 minute. Hold position, scanning 231.
Right, we're on uniform. We're going the right way here. We have quite a lot of power to taxi this plane actually. There's our flight control check, so full right, full left. You can see them moving on this screen down here. Full up, full down. The rudder as well, moving properly. And it'll just affect us, our taxi a little bit, because it's got a bit of nose.
Scanning 231, taxi to holding point runway 04 left via Charlie, uniform and Alpha 1.
I'm just applying a bit of power.
Holding point runway 04 left via Charlie, uniform
Ground speed
Alpha
look
1,
is
scanning 231.
11. So I think you can probably see that on the overlay, can't you? Forgot about that. Yeah, you can see the taxi speed. I can't sadly see that, so... Ground speed 9. Oh no, keep the power up, keep the power up. Keep it rolling, keep things moving. Wow, that's a Lufthansa A330 pushing back as well. Keep it moving. Getting a bit sticky there, I guess the brakes are fairly broken. Also do not want to get stuck behind the big Air France. We'll just keep moving along nicely. There you go, it's about 20, that's good. So RTO, rejected takeoff.
Tower, 118.7, have a nice flight, goodbye.
118.7 to 5 Papa Golf, thank you, bye bye. Nice Tower, 2-5 Papa Golf with you, Alpha 1, runway 04 left. I selected the wrong frequency. 118.700. Nice Tower, 255 Papa Golf, holdings Alpha 1, 04 left.
355 Papa Golf, Miss Tower, good day. Cross runway 04 left, taxi holding point, runway 04 right, via Whiskey 3.
Whiskey 3, cross 04 left, holding point 04 right, 25 Papa Golf.
Ontario 9 Mike Golf,
Straight across.
line up and wait, runway 04 right.
That's rare.
Transavia Narama Golf, the line up
Is
and
that someone
wait,
landing?
runway 04 left. Oh, correction right.
It is. Better get rolling. Name wanted by Whiskey. Second one.
This is Del 541, radio check.
We're going pretty quick. We're doing 9:17 in the turn. Bit fast. They often say 10 because, of course, the cabin crew in the back doing their
winds
safety
120
checks.
degrees 11 knots, runway 04 left, cleared to
So
land.
you don't want to be taking it too quick because you knock them out their seats. And then
Under
they're back.
25 Charlie, contact NIST departure 130.825. Bye bye.
Contact departure 130.825, Ghana 25 Charlie, bye-bye.
Miss Tower, hello, good morning.
Which one's
Standing
Whiskey?
231, holding point Alpha 1, 04 left.
Wing 231, hold position, traffic
That's
on
Quebec
final,
3.
runway 04 left.
We're going Whiskey 3, so we're going this furthest
Hold
one.
position, scanning 231.
It's cool seeing the plane land out the right side. There.
Transavia Narama Golf, ready for departure.
It's good having the staggered runway. It makes it some interesting sort of parallel approaches and the departure on those good.
Stand by.
Cool. Idle power. Set pipe brake. Selected. On departure.
Ontario 9 Mike Golf, winds 120 degrees 11 knots, cleared for takeoff.
It's not as bad as the
Ready for takeoff, Transavia Narama Golf.
what's it's the old FMS makes it look the departure. It's not that steep.
This is Del 541,
It's a
radio
little bit
check.
later. But you know we'll fly what it is.
55. Break, 3 jet 55 Papa Golf, line up and wait, runway 04 right.
Line up and wait 04 right, 255 Papa Golf. Bike brake released. Bit of power.
Shamrock
Get it
5
rolling.
is vacated.
Shamrock 5 Tango Juliet, contact NIST ground 121.7, bye.
121.7 by.
Keep rolling onto
Cat
the map.
231, cross runway 04 left, taxi holding point, runway 04 right, via Whiskey 3.
Holding point 04 right, we have Whiskey 2, scanning 231.
Right, onto the runway. Bit of power.
231 to confirm Whiskey 3.
Confirm holding point Whiskey 3, scanning 231.
And we're on the runway. We'll line up with the centre.
Transavia Narama Golf, airport.
Bit of overshoot there because the nose wheel is fairly far forward from
Ontario 9
the
Mike
main
Golf,
gear.
contact NIST departure 130.825, bye bye.
Idle throttle, parking brake set.
130.825.
Lights are all on. Leads set. Aircraft's all ready.
Jet 55 Papa Golf, winds 120 degrees 11 knots, runway 04 right, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, 04 right, 255 Papa Golf. Throttling up, 50% confirmed toga. There comes in the noise.
Romeo, bonjour, cross runway 04 left, taxi holding point, runway 04
Rolling.
right, Whiskey 3.
We're moving.
Cross 04 left, one Whiskey 3, 04
Yep,
right,
close to
systems
the central.
6 only heading.
You can spend more by getting in there. Waiting for the V1, which is 130 and 136. So 130, rotate. Hold the nose down, gear up.
541, I'm Battle
Positive.
Lane at LMFD. I was just wondering if the strip is clear.
Fairly steep climb there, really.
Crossing
Getting
cutting
in
NIST, if you are at CAN, you should contact NIST approach
Very steep.
satellite
That's
orbit.
good. Ready to make the right hand turn any second now. Begin rolling right.
Traffic at CAN, Call 128.
Trim this forward to hold the nose down a little bit because it pitched up quite high. I'm just getting it right on the cross there.
Jet 55 Papa Golf, contact Nice departure 130.825. Bye bye.
130.825, 255 Papa Golf. Bye bye. Needs control 255 Papa Golf with you through 2000 for 10,000.
355 Papa Golf, Nice departure, bonjour, identified, climb flight level 100 initially, direct to Uzano.
Climb 100, direct, direct, sorry, for 25 Papa Golf.
Direct Uzano, uniform Sierra, Alpha, November, Oscar.
Got it. Direct Uzano, 25 Papa Golf. Okay, rolling it up. Oops. No, it said rolling it left on frequency. Okay, round we go. To Uzano, so we've got basically clearance to go straight out is what it's telling us there. With that one. Roll wings level. Proceed direct to no, there we go. I'm getting it right lined up central. I'm going to bring the flaps up. 235 knots feels fair. Cool, right, nose is there. Cool, 1013 set.
For the liner, Mike Golf, contact Marseille Control, 119er, decimal 750, have a flight, so bye-bye.
We'll set the turn to auto, so not make the turns too steep, just make it nice, gentle turns there for us. Cool. So, through 8,000 there, because we're on a straight path, I'm going to turn off the seatbelt signs, I'm happy. As put the nose make to auto, depending on TUI's policies. Smoking, they can go for whatever they want. Cool. Climbing from 9,000 then. Climbing quite quickly on board today's first leg. Our next leg, of course, being from Split to Skiathos. 127.450, thank you very much, 25 Papa Golf. There's level flight level 100.
39 to Bravo Milano, ciao, continue.
Landing lights off.
Hold
this level here.
2 contact, Swiss 133050. Swiss 133050,
Control 255 Papa Golf with you level 10,000. Sorry, flight level 100. Oops. Stepped on the vehicle.
to station Sky Travel 1030 Milano, ciao, proceed direct Lagen. Direct Lagen, Sky Travel 1030.
Hotel Bravo, Bravo Juliet, climbing flight level 360.
Cool.
Foxtrot Hotel Lima Bravo Juliet Milano, ciao, identified.
255 Papa Golf with you, level flight level 100. Goodness me. Skiathos challenging approach, and it certainly is. Arsenic Slay, hello.
Mike, descend level 110.
I keep stepping on people.
Descend flight level 110, station 67 Mike, thank you. No, final 32 Yankee Delta, requesting descent. Final 32 Yankee Delta, descend level 110. 110, final 32 Yankee Delta.
255 Papa Golf with you, level flight level 100.
7 Romeo
Oh,
arrival.
I've stepped on him again. Oh no. Illegal thing to do, sorry.
Radar, good afternoon. Foxtrot Hotel Lima Bravo Juliet, flight level 410 inbound between. Foxtrot Bravo Juliet, identified.
We need to get further climb, we're just carrying along here.
Speedbird 750, Bordy 7 Romeo arrival. Bordy 7 Romeo arrival, Speedbird 750.
level 170, report ready for descent.
47
I'm waiting to get
Romeo,
ATC in.
arrival and we
Oh,
are
wait.
gonna report
Come
you
on,
when
come
we
on.
are ready for
Ah.
descent.
Wow, that's a lot of aircraft going in a straight line. Let me bring up what you can see. You can see what I'm seeing. It's insane.
Air 461, apologies. I'm very busy. I'll send you the clearance via text.
This
Pushback
line of
setup are
traffic
approved. And report
coming from
ready
Madrid.
for
This
taxi.
is
Affirmed, thank you.
Control 255 Papa Golf with you. Level flight level 100.
Jet 55 Papa Golf, Milano, ciao, climb level 300, direct Xplane.
Climb 300 direct to Xplane 255 Papa Golf. Climb 330. Vina. Take it away.
750, when ready, descend level 170.
I think we've just been given a bit of straight across. Yeah, big shortcut there. Fantastic. And there goes the throttle opening up. As we
China
continue on.
Eastern 1882, contact Padova 127,
Cool.
375.
Back up climbing again. That's
What just that's most recent 5.
Turn down the volume a little bit.
Ciao.
Stop. Oh, I didn't do anything. Obviously, that's it. The hills below us looking lovely. It's very nice. I know we'll have to look at going back to Microsoft Flight Sim. I really am considering it, especially with some new updates and stuff. When fly-by-wire released their ever since rating, I will be switching to fly-by-wire. Graphics out the window. Amazing. PC, I don't know if you've been around PC. Higher graphics than ever. Xplane looks pretty good at the same time.
Fly level 350, grazie, Italo 500.
The A380X is going to be amazing, isn't it?
Sky Travel 103 stop, clear the board, T7 Romeo arrival, plan to reach board, level 170, report ready for descent.
Yeah, it's going to be sick.
At board, 7 Romeo arrival. We will report
14,000 climb.
to
Turn up voice, yeah, sorry, can do.
Sky Travel 103, correct.
Much quieter. Sorry about that. Come up a little bit loud. I think it's the radio volume that is overpowering a little bit.
0.80.
We got to be able to hear what they're saying.
Roger, Foxtrot, Bravo, Juliet, reduce Mach number, decimal 70, or less.
Oh, the aircraft going down.
Foxtrot Hotel,
So yeah,
Bravo,
if
Juliet,
you are
reduce
watching, do feel free to join us.
Mach number, decimal 70, or less.
Do join us as we get to our first stop in Split. I'm doing two fairly short legs today, just because I thought why not do some challenging approaches into both of these airports.
Contact Padova, frequency 127.375, ciao.
Mike level 75, time 310.
China Eastern 2526, Milano.
China 2526, go ahead.
Contact Padova 127.375, ciao.
Padova 127.375, thank you for service. China Eastern 2526.
Sorry about that, microphone turned itself down. Does occasionally.
Contact Roma
There we go.
124.2,
That should be better. For those of you who
to
don't.
place very much, Libra 2610, good day.
Milano Liguretto Niner Delta on RMP 10 with runway in sight.
Juliet 29 Delta, runway 10,
Cool.
clear to land, wind 1.
Sorry, do you see much lag? Let me just check out. I'll do a quick sound check just to make sure it's all running fairly smoothly. Bear with me.
Request descent to flight level 290, top Swiss 29 X-ray Victor. Top Swiss 29 X-ray Victor, descend level 150. Down to 150, top Swiss 29 X-ray Victor. Luxair 511, contact Padova 127.375.
Seems all good.
127.375, Luxair 511.
Nice. Yeah, join us in Split. Yeah, do. We're going to be flying from Split. We're going to be flying across to... where are we going to fly to? Oh, to Skiathos, yeah, of course. Skiathos ring. It's going to be good fun.
Lufthansa 77, speed 250
Climbing nicely.
knots.
Speed 250 knots, Lufthansa 77.
Juliet, clear the Bordi 7 Romeo arrival, expect correction plan to reach Bordi level 170, report ready for descent. The Bordi 7 Romeo arrival and report ready for descent for Bordi Juliet. Swiss 29 X-ray Victor, contact Marseille 119.75, ciao. 119.75, thanks for the service, top Swiss 29 X-ray Victor.
Cool, sorry, that was me.
Emiliano Control, hello, I'm starting 75 kilo, with you at Marseille level 100.
Did you say quite a bit of lag? Yeah. Oh, West Atlantic. Nice.
Swiss 167 Mike, expect runway 12, ILS Zulu, call you back with the arrival, stand by.
Cool. Well, we're cruising along now then, aren't we? Enjoying the sights.
Line 700 kilo Milano, climb level 370.
Climbing to level 370, I'm starting 75 kilo.
So in the Boeings, the gear has a wafty tone as well, so luckily for me, the 757 has an automatic select power. Otherwise,
Descend to flight level 180, Lufthansa 77.
Skytravel 1030, ready for descent.
Skytravel 1030,
I'm not very good at flying at the moment. That calls our Neptune. Oh, yeah. They are good. They are good.
Swiss 167 Mike, descend level 9.
For European flight, I suppose. Well, I mean, go for whatever you want. I mean, to be honest, we're flying a TUI jet from Nice to Split. We're not exactly living the reality.
Ready for taxi.
So yeah, go for it.
One correction, 167 Mike, RIP 2 November arrival.
From Ekpal, we sort of go round across the country.
Renner 461 taxi via Tango, Alpha holding point, Alpha 28, report ready for departure.
You're much rusty.
Tango Alpha, Alpha 28, we'll report when ready, Renner 461. Guida 29 Delta, welcome to Genova, stand up, ciao. Stand at my choice, ciao, grazie mille.
Let's have a look.
20 Delta, descend 5,000 feet, QNH 1016.
Seeing if there's anyone on Split. Somehow they'll be online. There's an ABS at Centre, so we'll talk to them. But no sort of tower, sometimes the tower coming online. So arrival runway I've been given is 23, although I'm sure that'll change. Can't hear me over Vatsim. Oh, sorry about that. Doesn't sound too bad on my end. Oh, let me check.
Swiss 167 Mike, contact, correction, descend 6,000 feet, QNH 1015.
That's a little bit better for you.
Padova 127.
Right, let's have a look at the METAR for Split, just to see what's all runway. So the winds are 230 at 10, so we will be landing runway 23. Fantastic. I really like that runway. Runway 23. Fun. The other one's
310, and now we also...
I want to have 23 visual.
Swiss 3 Lima Mike, Roger. Clear cleared Bordy 7 Romeo arrival, expect, correction, cross Bordy level 170, report ready for descent.
Bordy 7 Romeo crossing Bordy level 170 and
So we'll LDS plane. Get the airport charts up.
Delta 77, speed 250 knots or less.
We're going to be
250 knots or less, Lufthansa 77.
We'll take the RNAV visual 23.
75, speed 250 knots or greater, contact Marseille 134.475. Correction, contact Nice 134.475.
Cool, that's a good one. That's a good arrival. Happy with that. That's what we are now. Our arrival for today is the
932 Yankee
Torpedo
Delta,
Yankee.
descend 4,000 feet, clear LS 236, report established.
Torpedo Yankee.
And
Via Lazio.
9 Hotel Bravo Bravo Juliet, contact Padma 127.375.
Legs.
Zurich.
127.375, Hotel Bravo Juliet. Thank you, sir. Bye bye.
Advise 9 for Lima, wrong frequency, contact Padova 127.375.
Torpedo Chemics.
SB7 Swiss 133.050.
To Lazio. He's got a hole in Lazio.
050 for Swiss 1124.
A lot of holes. Wow. SB509 comes afterwards. Let's just put that there. Cool. Then we go to Nurat. That's good. Then Rorka. That's a lot of holes. We'll get rid of some of those holes. Then to Rorka. From there we go in. Let's just get rid of some of these holes there.
India, Mike, Papa Echo.
Delete.
And bye. Lufthansa 77, contact Marseille, correction, approach,
That's all up there.
frequency 1,
Chemics. SP701. SP701, that must be a sort of further out waypoint, yeah. So, SP701 looks good.
77, contact Nice 134.475.
Then to SP509.
134.475, thank you.
Near Rorka,
6,
from
contact
Rorka.
Marseille
We make a left
128.325.
006. So it's going straight to the runway there. Not quite what we're going to be doing.
Linea Mike Papa Echo, scusate sono un po' occupato al momento, potete procedere come da piano di
So a bit
volo,
of fun. We got a bit of fun.
rimanendo al di fuori degli spazieri controllati e
And we're level 30, so
potete
we're at cruise.
riportare lasciando
So good.
in avvicinamento Verona. Nessun problema, India, Mike Papa Echo,
Nice.
continua come da piano di volo, riporta in avvicinamento su Verona, India, Mike Papa
Right,
Echo.
I'm going to take a quick break from the flight deck, so bear with me, I'll be back in 5-10 minutes.
Caron 95 Alfa Milano, ciao. Bordy 7 Romeo arrival, expect correction plan to cross Bordy level 170.
Bordy level 170 will be Portaluna Alpha. Ryanair 461 ready for departure.
Ryanair 461 runway 28 clear for takeoff, wind calm.
28 clear for takeoff, Ryanair 461.
Approved, report back. Foxtrot Hotel Lima Bravo Juliet, speed 250 knots or less.
Speed 250 knots or less, Foxtrot Lima Bravo Juliet.
And can you please repeat the arrival for Starline 515?
Starline 75 kilo, stop climb level 280.
Stop climb, Marseille level 280, Starline 75 kilo.
Pine 32 Yankee Delta, runway 36, clear to land, wind calm.
Can you please repeat the approach for Tarum 5 Alpha?
Stand by, Foxtrot Hotel Lima Bravo Juliet, descend level 180.
So 5 level 180, Foxtrot Hotel Lima Bravo Juliet.
Tarum 95 Alpha, 47 Romeo arrival.
47 Romeo, Tarum 5 Alpha.
Swiss to Lima Mike, ready for descent.
Swiss to Lima Mike, descend level 170.
170, Swiss to Lima Mike.
Foxtrot Bravo Juliet, heading 270 for sequencing expedited descent.
Right, heading 270 for sequencing and expect descent for Foxtrot Hotel Lima Bravo Juliet.
Starline 75 kilo, climb level 370.
Climbing to level 370, Mr. 75 kilo.
Milano controls, good day, Lufthansa 54 November with you, flight level 350. Lufthansa 54 November, Milano, ciao, descent. Okay, travel 1030, contact Mars, correction, Nice approach. Stand by for the frequency. Sky travel 1030, contact Nice approach 134, decimal 475, ciao.
Nice approach on 134, decimal 475, Scatravel 1030, bye bye. And Tarum 95 Alpha requesting descent.
Tarum 95 Alpha, descend level 170.
170 for Tarum 95 Alpha.
Swiss to Lima Mike, speed 250 knots or less.
250 or less, Swiss to Lima Mike.
Ryanair 461 passing 3000.
Ryanair 461 identified, climb level 280.
280 Ryanair 461.
Enterprise 392 Bravo, descend level disregard.
Can you repeat one more time?
My mistake. You can contact Marseille 128 decimal 325.
Contact Marseille on 128325, Edelweiss 392 Bravo.
Foxtrot Hotel Lima Bravo Juliet, descend level 170.
Descent flight level 170, Foxtrot Hotel Lima Bravo Juliet.
And Foxtrot Bravo Juliet, no speed restriction, expedited descent, please.
Restriction and expected descent, Foxtrot Hotel Lima Bravo Juliet.
Sunset 5 for November, clear the port T7 Romeo arrival, expect, correction, plan to cross port level 170, report ready for descent. Pine 3 to Yankee Delta, welcome to Torino, stand of choice via Yankee Lima. Stand of choice via Yankee Lima, grazie Pine 3 to Yankee Delta.
Bravo Juliet, resume on navigation direct Bordi.
Proceed direct to Bordy, Foxtrot Lima, Bravo Juliet.
To Lima Mike, resume normal speed.
Normal speed, Foxtrot to Lima Mike.
And this to Lima Mike, stop descent level 180.
Leveling off 180.
Taro 572, contact Roma 124.2, bye bye.
Contact Roma 124.2, a presto, Itaro 500.
255 Papa Golf, Milano. This to Lima Mike, my apologies. Speed 250 knots or less.
Speed 250 or less, that's Lima Mike, no worries.
Stand by 2Jet 5 Papa Golf.
Back with you guys.
Contact Padova 127.375.
127.375 to eject 5 Papa Golf. Thank you. Bye bye.
KLM 069 Milano, identical.
Ryanair Danner 39 Rico Tango, contact Milano Radar 127450, ciao.
127450, thank you very much, Ryanair 39 and Echo Tango.
Control to try 5 Papa Golf. Level with you, flight level 300.
Jet 55 Papa Golf, Padova Radar, ciao. Radar contact. Break, Ryanair 8457, Padova Radar, thank you for your flight. Zurich 133.05, ciao. Number 343, contact Milano Radar, frequency 127.450, ciao.
Milano 127.450, Ryanair.
Everybody, I'm here having a cup of tea in my Pillow Pilot mug. Go check out the store. Use the promo code 300 subs at the checkout to get 10% off everything. Go check that out. Really good. There's some cool merchandise there. Mug, pillow, jumper, all sorts of things. There's a Pillow Pilot pillow. Goodness me, you've got to check that out if you're subscribed. Or not subscribed, of course. If you aren't already, do hit the like and subscribe. If you have, please do. Thank you. It's much appreciated. It's really helps us out. We're on our road through 300, so it's great. But along with the Pillow Pilot mug, I've got a banana, so you've got to stay healthy at the same time. Pilots these days, they're not particularly healthy chaps.
Now 6 Quebec fully established direction 048.
6 Quebec, Papa Roger, runway 4 right, Venezia, clear to land, wind 150 degrees, 5 knots.
To land 048, 6 Quebec Papa.
Cool.
request flight level 340.
It's 3 Charlie Uniform, Roger, continue climb 340.
Flight level 340, your wings 2 Charlie Uniform, thanks a lot.
I don't think there's a cargo terminal. There might be some remote stands actually.
6 Papa Quebec,
I'm not sure, it's a very small area.
establishment.
It's part of the fun.
6 Quebec Papa establishment. 6 Quebec Papa, runway for right, clear to land, wind Venezia, 150 degrees for Nazi, Papa Gate.
Land for right, 6 Papa will report direct.
Yeah. Yeah, go to remote stand. I mean, they're all cool. Ryanair. The cargo terminal ain't funny. I hope the volume's a bit better there. Sort of been adjusted. TUI, that would make sense. We're in a TUI as well. TUI flying heavier. Looks all good on the overhead panel. Quite high levels of cloud here at 30,000 feet, and we've got lots of cloud up here, so obviously a bit of a cloudy day. I do apologise all, I'm not talking because I'm just here eating right now, so you bear with me.
Sadia 920, Roma radar 1242, ciao.
Over to Roma 124.2, Sadia 920, ciao.
Your wings 2 Charlie Uniform, request flight level 360.
Check 14360.
Your wings 2 Charlie Uniform.
Airwings 2 Charlie Uniform, continue climb 360.
Flight level 360, your wings 2 Charlie Uniform, thanks a lot.
Nice.
Bryson 94 Lima, Adrian 13045.
Right, we're approaching our top descent then. So we need to have the auto brake selected for landing.
130.45.
So let me just check the length of the runway, but I think it's 2.
Yeah.
It's 2,500 meters, plenty.
215, climbing flight level 290.
The sooner we brake, the better, but there's no need to brake that early.
13045. Advice number 4 Lima, Padova radar, can you hear me?
Yes, 130.450.
Cool.
94 Lima.
Time Delta Victor, Adria 130.45, ciao.
Over to Adria Radar at 130.45, beeline 3 Delta Victor. Thank you for the ATC.
6 Quebec Papa, is your flight on Echo.
So 40 miles to the top of descent. I'm setting the autopilot 2. We have.
And then your choice.
Our arrival information is all set up. We've just got to do the approach information actually. There it is.
41 Kilo Quebec.
3126.
Descent 2500, clear the less Zulu to
Me.
report establishing.
Because it's a visual approach, we'll be in full manual once we hit that final point. So once we hit Walker, we finish the RNAV and go to visual turns. So from Walker, I believe it's
Continue cabin flight left 350
3 degrees descent. So we'll be doing 126, so we'll be descending at 637 feet per minute. From Nurat, I believe. All the way down. Cool. Can't be from Nurat actually, can it? Well, we'll be a visual, so we'll just have to visually judge it on our way down. But yeah, we'll call for top. We'll call when we're at top of descent. For descent. We'll have to turn there from the aircraft. I assume there's a bit of wind up here. 55 knots of wind. Well, that's quite a lot. Of course, up high, the winds are much, much greater.
Unicorn 1
23 English track 79 Big Bravo.
Cool, right. Let me know how the sound is. I feel like I'm a bit loud compared to the rest of it, but I'm trying to match up all the sound volumes to everything.
Establish LS runway 12 running for 1 Kilo Quebec.
For 1 Kilo Quebec, runway 2, clear to land with Bologna 100 degrees. 7 knots.
Copy the wind and clear to land runway 12 running for 1 Kilo Quebec. Grazie.
So for me, Xplane looks pretty good. Like that looks pretty good. But the problem with the clouds is that's why I need to get Xenviro. They move. They look really good, but they move away as you get close. You see them moving away, so you don't fly through them. Bizarre. I don't quite get it. It just seems to be what happens. A little bit disappointing, but that's right. And then occasionally it'll do that, a full reload, which is just a little bit annoying.
Hello, Sunny 107, Panama 330 inbound Russia.
Salve 107, Padova Radar, ciao, radar conta.
Cool.
Radio, leave me at this, Unicorn 128, ciao.
2E5 Papa Golf, 122.8, bye bye. One to just late for 2E5 Papa Golf, bye bye. Oh, okay, sorry, 2E5 Papa Golf remaining.
Unicorn 128.
Oh, I must have misheard that. Right. HC is crazy. It's a bit busy, isn't it? You're spawning in. Cool. New descent. 2E5 Papa Golf, request descent.
Jet
13045 to 5 Papa Golf. Bye bye.
Translate 70 Romeo Alpha, A31.
Admiral Whiskey, hello R3, you're identified. Continue climb flight level 300 for now.
Flight level 300, line now, Whiskey.
355 Papa Golf with you, flight level 300, request descent.
Jet 55 Papa Golf, hello R3, you're identified. Descent flight level 200.
Descent 200 to 55 Papa Golf.
Then
200.
55 Papa Golf, continue direct Torpo.
Direct Torpo to 5 Papa Golf.
Okay, hello, France, Solar
Cool.
70 Romeo Alpha, level 370.
Straight in. Nice.
Station
Making
calling
progress.
area, Coulson only.
France, Solar 70 Romeo Alpha.
5370 from present position, direct Vatsim.
Position, direct back to France, Solar 70 Romeo Alpha.
Giant 7489.
Go ahead, Giant 749.
7489, it was nice while it lasted, so Tirana X 127.
Oh, sorry about that. I was a bit mad. Sorry about that.
Delta Victor.
I popped out for a second and came back, and this is
Edelweiss,
Madness.
For Lima.
right. We're coming up for 25. Sorry, 25 for Papa Golf. Can I get a mic check?
55 Papa Golf, read you 5 by 5, and now you are descending below by airspace, so monitoring cohort to the estimate. Your landing is split, bye bye.
1-2 GS mate for 25 Papa Golf. Thank you. Bye bye. You come. Okay, cool. Well, it's disappointing that we're on to Unicom, but that's right. We can continue all the way down to 3,000 then. Cool. Past 10 minutes, oh my goodness me. That's a lot of loading. Right. Let us bring the sound of Xplane as music to our ears louder. Okay. I would suggest is there about good. Let me know what you think. I think that's probably about good. Split traffic to 55 Papa Golf is proceeding direct to Chemix for the Torpa 1 Yankee arrival, runway 23. Split traffic to 55 Papa Golf. Cool. We're on our way down. Nothing we really need to do until we start getting a little bit lower. Because the airport is at mean sea level. Before we start making these late turns and stuff, I want to turn on seatbelt signs. They have about 5 minutes to get into their seats before we start turning. It can get busy. Right, ADS. What frequencies do we need? 418. Is the left, that's the DVN. That's the sort of the go-around procedures to follow him. It's going to be left 006, so we can climb up that heading. There, and then all we have to do when we hit Walker, just click select, and it'll switch to that heading. Which is exactly what we're looking for. Cool. Oh, air traffic control. That's quite interesting. It actually tells you what you want. Nice. I've never tried the Xplane's default ATC. I don't even know if it has any. Might as well use Vatsim there. So, okay. Right, we're through 180, coming down. Flight Factor really have gone the extra mile with these little details, you know, bits on the window and things. So, transponder code is all set. We've got the weather radar on, although I can't seem to get the weather to work on the radar on the 75. Not sure that's for any particular reason. Just can't fucking get it to work. Anyway, engines are pretty much sort of just above idle because the descent rate's not that steep, it's only about 1,500 feet per minute. So it needs a little bit of power to hold it on. Waypoints, we don't really want that, we want data. That tells us current time. Should be arrival time, but I think it just tells us current time on this 175. And I honestly couldn't tell you what the 830, I think that's altitude. Yeah, that's altitude will be there for. I'm looking at the N1s for the engines. We're given the EPR, but for me coming from sort of Airbus and stuff, N1 makes sense as something you should use. It's quite an accurate display of engine power up to 106% as shown there. So idling is about 20-30% or so, depending on the engine. Shift the displays, I think, go there. I go like that, and then go like that, and it does switch it. But you can see we have full sort of customization of the screens available to us here. Cool. So, 14,000. We'll set the seatbelt signs. Oh no. Whoa. What was that? Oh, wrong switch. I'll turn on the no smoking signs. Down we go. About to come through Chemics there. Let's see what's on 12,000. We'll turn on the landing lights as they need to be on through 10,000. The aircraft on VNAV will automatically slow up to pass through 10,000, a limit. However, something's worth having on. I'll turn on the airport display so we can see where the airport is. I think. Can we do that on this aircraft? No, we can't. Just trying to see if you could set a sort of fix. That's what I was looking for. Fix. So the fix is Walker. Walker. I'd like distance. ERG distance. Fix Walker information. We'd like a fix of 006 heading, I think. Yeah, bearing 006 from Walker. There you go. So now we've got a nice line going across, and all we have to do is follow that line around. It's as simple as that, really. Yeah. It's pretty much that. The aircraft thinks that at Walker we should be at 1,200 feet. It's possible, I suppose. MD8 we need to set next, so that's decision height. So that's going to be 2,000. That's how it go. Drag required, understood. Drop out the spoilers a little bit here. Go to the index and approach page. We should be able to set the MDA. I think it's set in the decision height actually. Cool. So. NURAT with 3,000. Let's just confirm that with our information here. This is the altitude on the right. NURAT 3,000. Good. Walker 2,000. Yeah, that's a step. So that's interesting. I think it's 2,000 there. Right. Well, we're flying at visual, so you know what? We'll judge the altitude as and when we deem it necessary. Spoilers in. We're through. You can hear the engine starting to spool back up again. We're through 10,000 at 250 knots. Our runway is down here to our left. There it is. That's where that traffic is on the ground, I assume. Yep. Traffic on the ground. Nice. Aircraft's all fine, then we're coming in nicely. So, distancing. As I said, I'm no expert flying the 75, so I don't know how you get up track miles, but using the charts, NURAT is 11.2 miles to the airport, I believe. Following the routes, 11.2 miles. So at NURAT we need to be sort of 180 and start configuring ourselves for landing. Then by Walker, because that's only then 5 miles away or so. Well, actually no, SP504 is 5 miles. So by SP504 we need to be fully configured for landing, so Walker we need to be sort of 160. Connect to the airport then. METAR LDSP. QNH 1010. Oh no, 1016, my bad. (1016) selected. Coming through 701. Holding 250 knots. There's the runway in sight. That's the runway off to our left. I've never landed the ILS size, so I might try that at some point in the future. I've done this one a couple of times now, offline for a bit of fun, so let's see how it goes. So we're going to Lasso next. That's its left turn after 701. Don't think we need to slow down yet. We've got plenty of speed, plenty of height. I'm increasing the bank limit to give it the full. Actually, I'm just decreasing it by 1. Give it 20 degrees of bank. 25 is a bit excessive, and not really necessary. There we go. Taking the turn into Croatia. So this is quite a popular holiday destination. I'm sure if any of you have been to Croatia, you may well have flown into either here or Dubrovnik, but Split is quite popular. Lots of sort of river cruises and things go off from Split because it's sort of a harbourish area, so lots of things go off from here. So I'm sure if you have been to Croatia, you might well have flown in here. There we go. You can see the left turn there towards Lazul, and the big line of waypoints. The aircraft's taking us down to 3,000. I haven't let it go any lower. As from 3,000, it's quite difficult to tell. The charts don't really give you much direction. But from Nurat, I think we stepped to 2,000.
This is Beeline 3 Delta Victor. We will be turning to waypoint Lima Alpha Sierra Uniform Lima for the RNF approach for runway 23.
And Split traffic 255 Papa Golf, 2 miles from Lazul for the RNAV runway 23 entering now. 255 Papa Golf Split. Cool. 4,500. Just because he made the call, I thought I'd, in case you hadn't heard ours, say the same thing to make sure he knows where we are and well, we know he's there. Oh, a bit of engine variation there. It's not quite happy with our altitude. I'm going to start to slow us down then, so I'm going to take VNAV off and I'm going to descend with vertical speed. And I'm going to select the speed here. Looking for 200. Engine's idle, we'll increase the drag. Bring it out, I'm going to drop flat 1. So flat 1 for me in this aircraft is flat 5 using my using the TCA. That's flat 5, so it'll get the slats and we'll get some flaps out the back as well. There go the flaps. So really pulling the spoilers out to bring the speed down. So there we go, leveled off. Flaps in. So, I'm going to turn on the nose wheel lights and turn off lights. And the nose gears. Spoilers are back in and armed. As soon as reverse thrust goes out, they automatically pop out. So that's all good. I don't think you have to arm them either. Just stow them. Slowing to 180 knots. Step down to 2,000 feet. Vertical speed and bring it down. Only 800 feet per minute. I'm just going to see where the green marker appears is to our descent rate. It appears just before Rorca. That's alright then. Hold it around there. Slowing to 180, we'll go flat 2, which in this aircraft is flat 15. So lots of flap gets locked out at this point. Spoilers are fully in still. I didn't deploy them for that little slowdown there. Now coming up to Rorca, we're going to continue our slow at 160 knots. Bearing in mind we're touching down today at 125 knots. That's gone down a little bit. It was 126 last time I looked. 125. Approaching our decision height of 2,000, so when we hit Rorca we make the decision of whether or not we're happy to continue with the approach. I think we are. It's very clear skies today. Nothing to worry about. No obstacles visible. So, that dotted green line is our 006 radial that I programmed in earlier. That follows the 006 up left SP504. So that's all set up and ready to go. When we hit SP504, we need to be fully configured for landing. So we're sort of bearing that in mind. There goes minimums. I'm happy to continue with the approach. Continue with the approach. It's all good. Left 006. Left 006. Slowing down 155. Gear down. There go the gear. Getting a bit louder. The throttle's really having to work a bit harder to hold speed. We're a little bit tight on that turn. We're going to be slightly... Oh no, we're just about perfect actually. A little bit tight from where I looked there. That's all good. Continue slowing to 130. Flap 3's been selected. Flap 20. Slowing to 130. Flap full selected. We're looking here to make this left-hand turn any second now. I'm going to let the aircraft stabilise itself and then take manual control. Manual control taken. So now I'm going to start descending. I'm going to leave the flight directors on. Sorry, flight directors off, auto throttle on. Good. Now we're going to start to make our left-hand turn. As we come through that one now, any second here. There we go, rolling left. Looking out the left-hand window then for the runway, trying to get visual. Just about visual there. We're coming left to initial turn to avoid these cliffs ahead of us, which sort of makes a bit of sense. Coming left, I've reduced our descent rate a little bit. It's gotten a little bit steep there. Good, so just about here, we'll hold the heading. There's the runway. Just reducing the descent rate to about 400 feet per minute. There's the runway across there. Sort of trying to get a bearing of our altitude, but also keeping that descent rate up. And now we swing around and follow the sort of the cliff line right the way round into the runway. So we'll now call finals. 255 Papa Golf split traffic finals to land from runway 23. Finals call's been made. Complete our final landing checks. Flaps down, gear down, auto brakes set, spoilers are stowed. I'm just sort of trying to maintain about 500 feet per minute, because until we make that turn onto final, you can't say what altitude we're at, as it's not fully, you can't tell yet, sort of because of the way the runway's laid out here. So just sort of bring it at a gentle descent rate. There we go, I can see it in the top left corner of this view. I can see the runway. We're a little bit high, so I'm just going to increase that descent rate to about 600, 700 feet per minute. Bring it down a little bit steeper. There's the runway coming into view. We're bang on there, so I'm just going to reduce that descent rate. Turning in over this hill.
500.
There's the road. And there's the runway. Oh, didn't quite turn early enough. That's alright. Bring it across. So, now we've got to take manual throttle. Just sort of hold it where it was before I turned it off. Acknowledge the caution. A little bit fast. We're looking for 125. So let's bring the throttle back a little bit. And reduce our descent rate. We're a little bit low. Aiming for the sort of darker patch on the runway where the touchdown from other aircraft has been made.
50.
Otherwise we're going to be touching down before the piano keys here, which is very early.
20.
10.
10.
5. Idle throttles. Flare, and we're down. 140, that's not bad. Reverse thrusters deployed. Auto brake active. Holding the centre line will definitely make it off, I think. We're slowing down very quickly. Take manual brakes, so we disarm the auto brake there. Take it manual. And we're now on the nose wheel steering. 60. Bring the reverse thrusters in. Continue to slow down. Landing lights go off. Well, welcome to Split. I've got some payware scenery here, so it looks rather nice. Keep slowing down. And we'll start up the APU. And there's the turn off. Split traffic 255 Papa Golf, touchdown, vacating runway 23. Keep the turn on and apply a bit of power to get us off the runway. Hop into overhead, we'll get rid of the white lights and the turn off lights and the taxi lights. Follow this sort of darkish line off the runway. Retract the flaps and spoilers, and we'll head into stand 6, this one here, as this is the one that accommodates 7.5s and 7.3s. So, coming in, just put a bit of dab of brakes on and turn off the turn off lights. Don't want to blind the ground crew. Make the left hand swing on stand. Oh, a bit early. Very nice. 7.5s. It says should stop here, but for me that looks like we're not inside the stand there. So I'm going to keep it rolling forward until the waiver man says to stop. There. Parking brake selected. Parking brake is set. APU generators on. Isolation valves. Turn off the packs from the engines, and we'll kill the fuel. We'll keep the packs on. We'll turn off the hydraulics. The generators as well can go off for each engine, and the fuel pumps can go off as well. Seatbelt and no smoking can come off. Welcome to Split, ladies and gentlemen. Turn off the weather radar. And we'll disconnect, watch the replay, and then do our arrival procedures. Fantastic. Quickly disconnect, and we'll then reconnect with our new call sign that we have made. Let's shoot on back. Let's have a quick look at our landing from the tower's perspective. There's a bit of a runway, sort of, you can see the runway really curved upwards, especially in this real hill going up, so the runway's coming up to meet you a lot faster than normal. Not bad. 131 feet per minute. Not bad. So a lot of versus to stop. Very good. A quick look from there. Quick from the approach as I set up for the next leg. So I'll bring us to back. We can have a look from a passenger's view what the approach looked like. So there we go, that's full flaps and everything being selected by us. And I'll just be here making the flight plan. Being informed now that we're going to have to take some cargo on our flight back. So we're expecting that. A bit of heavy cargo. Zenix, are you loaded in or are you still coming in? I know MSFS has some loading times. Cool, so our next flight we're going to be airborne for an hour and 15 minutes. With a block time of, so where is it, block time? Hour and 30, so that's with the sort of arrival procedures and everything. Very good. Takeoff weight is going to be 90 tons, or 0 fuel weight 83, so it's a bit heavy on the way out. Again, just the altitude we're at, coming on the approach from the passenger view is quite nice to see. And there we go, making that left-hand roll here. We get rid of the overlay, let's reset that too. Cool. Can you hear me? Yeah, we got you here. Hello, Rex, how you doing? Existential crisis. Oh no. Am I really here? How you doing? There we go, here comes the landing. Nice late final turns over. Not bad. It doesn't show the spoilers in replay mode, unfortunately, but that's where they'd be. Lovely. Stick shaker's going on there. Very nice. Welcome to Split. Not bad flight time there. Right, I'm going to kill the replay mode. Let's get some stuff done. So, we'll reconnect back up to Vatsim. Our new call sign for today's flight, for our next flight today, is 235 Quebec Papa. If you're hopping with us, I'll put the route into the chat for you. But do come fly along. Let's get the flight plan filed. Today we're going to be cruising at 37,000 feet. We're going much higher than we did on the way out here. There we go. Cool. Oh, the flaps are selected down. I've got to get the hydraulics on. Just bring those ones back up. That's the problem with using replay mode. You're loading with loads of different configs, but that's fine. So, we're going to get the fuel truck over here, the chocks, the stairs, the loader supply unit, and we will open up the doors left, right, and 2 cargoes on the left. Message about sending. Oh no. Greetings, chicken. I don't have an hour and a half to fly. Oh no. What are you up to? We've got 160 passengers on board today's flight. Our block fuel is going to be 7743, so a bit less than we took away. And I was looking for our 0 fuel weight to be 83, so we need an extra 5. 82. Oh, we'll go again. But I'm trying to match the 0 fuel weight here. Little extra 100. 834. That is 65. That's perfect. Load. Ah, passenger bus. Oh no. They're pretty close. I think they're probably walking. Cool. It's unloading the plane. Everybody's getting off. It's going to reload it in a minute. Cool, we can turn off our beacon light, we're not moving anywhere. Fuel pumps are off. We've got about an hour south drive in an hour. Oh wow, okay. Some driving. Cool, TCAS can go off. We've connected back up to Vatsim, I'm pretty sure. Oh no. 35 Quebec Papa. Error, too many clients connected. Oh. Too many clients connected. What does that mean? Vatsim too busy. How many people are online? Goodness me, are they saying no one else can connect to Vatsim? It's so busy. Wow, okay. That's a bit sad. We're not going to have any control. That's not fair. Too many clients connected. Huh. Yeah, just this one out. Google this. Wow. Let's try that. There we go. The server I connected with was too busy. So the UK servers were full. Too many Brits flying around. That's what it is. Cool. Right, they should be refilling the aircraft. It's still unloading, wow. Right, well whilst it's unloading, let's get our new flight plan. Granted, someone using that call sign, yeah. Could be. Well, we're back in, so that's all good. Let's go to our route then. So, L, B, Lima, Lima, Delta, Sierra, Papa, to LG, SK, Skiathos. Hey, this is the real approach, the low over the beach, very low. So that's great fun. 35 Quebec, Papa. We'll activate that. So, routing. Sipal is our first waypoint. That's actually the departure, but you have to throw that in first, as I'm sure Rex will tell us on these Boeing aircraft, unless you want to go through it individually, you lob in the I'm pretty sure you do, if you're doing the route first, don't you? You just lob in the final waypoint on the departure, and then you put in the departure, and it'll take you to that waypoint via the departure route. So lob it in this way round. Rinav is our next waypoint. Mavar is our waypoint after that. Talus is the waypoint after that. Uniform November 130. We've got an actual airway here. Tango Sierra Lima for the arrival. So, departures 2-3, SIPAD 7 Delta. SIPA 7 Delta, that's the one we're looking for. Cool. Fix up the gross rate once we know what it is going to be. We don't currently know what it's going to be. Cruising at 370, so we'll set the autopilot to 37. We got Iberia? ITA, yeah, Iberian. And then we have someone else, I believe, landing at the airport. Oh no, he's already landed. Oh, wow. Must have flown in a while ago. An Airbus A320, eh? That's a nice plane. Cool. So, is the aircraft unloaded? That's the question. Load. Cool. Aircraft unloaded. We're now loading again. Good. Right. We are just... Well, once it's loaded up, we'll know what our gross weight is for the flight. And we can put that in. If you aren't already, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. Everything really helps, so please do. Cool. A collision. Landing elevation. What is the elevation of the arrival airport? Skiathos. Oh, that was 54 feet, so we'll set that up here. 50 feet nearest to. Now we'll go back to ours. We'll just get the taxi information, that's all we need. So departure today is going to be full toga takeoff. A bit heavy, so it's going to be flap 2. So that's going to be 1.5 is going to be the flaps. Just waiting for the information on the gross weight to come through once the aircraft's all loaded up and we know what we weigh. Pushback wise, there is no pushback at this airport. We seem to have stopped at where it reckoned larger aircraft would stop. I don't know. Maybe that's just the way it goes. I believe I need to reorganise my my scenery. I think we've got sort of two things going on at once here, so I need to rearrange it so that the split scenery is higher than Airport HD, because I think it currently is lower. That's what's causing this sort of conflict. And that's why we're getting two of these sort of information on the floor. Other question is, I need to know what the name of the download folder is for this one. Ba-da-ba-da. Aerosoft split, there it is. Got it, right. So I'm waiting for the aircraft to load. Once it's loaded, we can get on with the flight. Still loading. Eventually it'll stop loading, and then we're good to go again. Start doing the fun stuff. Flying. Right. Interesting. Maybe there is just these double taxiways, because you can see why my confusion of why there maybe might be a conflict. If we go on the free view, you can see when you come in, you've got this dark taxi line and this light one sort of conflicting each other. I mean, they all lead the same way, but then you've got this parallel going on down here. Which I think must be a confliction. Yeah. Right, aircraft's loaded. Fantastic. Now a gross weight then. Quite heavy, 0.2. The reserves, cruising altitude 370. With a cost index of 74. Takeoff is going to be flat 15. One, two, three. Set, so we're looking for 128, 134. 128, 134, 140. All three set there. Pre-flight checks complete. So APU running. Get the engines going, I guess. It's the aircraft's loaded. We'll get rid of the fuel truck, passenger bus, and we'll close up the aircraft's doors. There we go. Stairs can go. So can the loader units. Aircraft's about ready to go. We'll leave chocks in place until the aircraft's engines are running and all happy to get the fuel pumps on. We'll get ready to go. Isolation valves are on. Hydraulic pumps are on. Left engine start selected. Left engine fuel valve inserted. Sorry, left engine fuel being injected. It's starting. There we go. It's up and running. Split traffic. Tomjet 35 Quebec Papa. Push taxi out, sorry, runway holding point Bravo, runway 23 from stand at 9 at split Tomjet 35 Quebec Papa. Just check, I believe I did. No, I don't think I filed the flight plan. Like that, filed. Flight plan filed. Engine is up and running. Let's get the next engine running. Generators online. Bleed valves online. Packs running. For that engine at least. Turn off the isolation. Oh, sorry, we need the isolation on to get the next one running. TCAS needs to be set to 2000 and on. On. Cool. Engine's coming alive. Generators online. Bleed valves online. Flap 2 selected. Brakes RTO. Isolation valve off. APU off. AP shutdown. Back online. AP generator off. Okay. Good, cancel them. They were fine. Park and brake. Released. Hold the chocks. Hold the brakes on, sorry, and chocks removed. Aircraft ready to taxi. So, a little bit difficult getting it to jimmy out of the stand. If you go hard left and taxi, you won't go anywhere because you're trying to turn against it. So if you get rolling slightly, then begin turn. And then a bit of power, bring it around. Keep going, keep going. That's what I mean, if you go hard, you won't turn. There we go. Good. The vital throttle as we point away, so as to try to not. It's a bit of a down gradient going down this hill. I don't want to blow away the terminal. So, bit of reduced power taxiing out. Cool. Left, right, up, down. And we'll roll it right onto the taxiway. There we go. Unfortunately, I had to use quite a bit of power to get it rolling there. With the hill. Down and then up again. A bit of power, hopefully we don't blow away too many people on the terminal. Unfortunately, when they haven't got tugs, that's the only option to taxi out like that. Let me get the browser source online. There we go, sorry. I said browser source, the overlay is what I meant to say. Online. Taxiing out. Nose lights off, on. Turn off lights, on. Out we go. 2E35 Quebec Papa backtracking 2-3 split. Cool. Bit of power on. It's a very gentle turn out onto the runway here. They've done it very well. So you don't have to slow down much. Keep it moving. Straight out onto the taxiway. Onto the runway rather. Off the taxiway. That's the fire sheds behind us there. We didn't really check out the nice scenery of the city, the aerosol scenery. Fire. Onto the runway then. Right lights go on. Landing lights go on. I actually forgot to turn on the strobe lights, so at least I have now. Down the runway. The runway texture's looking fantastic. All the little patches of concrete has been filled in over the times, all that sort of stuff. Flying myself the A310, so from time to time I miss parts of the stream. It's the second leg, it certainly is. We're heading out for the second leg. Fly the A310. Are you on the Cross the Land event? Very nice. Running down the runway. Idle the throttles. We're going quite quick here. We got doing about 30, which for this turnaround pad at the end is a bit quick. Going out left a little bit just to help with the turn here. It's quite a tight one, especially for the 7.5 actually. For an A320 this is fine, but 767s can land here. And so we're not the biggest plane, but we're one of the biggest ones. Just can struggle a little bit to go round. There's a bit of a gradient here. Croatia's split runway, sorry, is very interesting. A down gradient here and then up gradient where you're touching down. It's only very minimal. It means that when you're touching down, the runway comes towards you. So it disappears away from you as you go over it, and then suddenly comes towards you quite quickly. So it makes it a bit interesting as it did in our approach. Quite a tight turn, swinging it around. Onto the runway center line. Ready to go. Toga. Throttle increasing. Just check we are going to toga. We are. Full power selected. Rolling. So now we're going up that gradient. So it's building speed up the hill. 100 knots. Power set. You want a no stress flight. B1 rotate. Positive weight, gear up. Looking very good. Big climb out there. Away from the airport. Oh, that's a very steep climb out there. Reduce the nose a little bit. Flight directors on, LNAV and VNAV selected. And we'll reduce our nose pitch a little bit there. 170 knots. Continuing to increase. Flap 1 selected. Help build up some speed. Auto throttle armed and on. Just backing it out of the full throttle there. And we'll select the QNH 2992 as we're climbing straight up to cruise. I'll pitch those back up. Good, and we can make the left turn, we can cut off that corner. So we'll roll it left as I do the direct. Straight across there. Keep the pitch up. Keep forgetting to do that. Keep the pitch up to follow the turn round. And split traffic to E35 Quebec Papa Airborne. Climbing through 3000 for flight level 370. How long's this leg? About an hour and hour and 15 I think it was. Very short, only across to Skiathos, but I wanted to do a sort of extra leg because the first route was quite short, but I was counting on it being busy because of Nice, and in fact it was. We got delayed for quite a while on the pushback, so it was quite busy. Whereabouts are you flying then, Casey? If you're in the A310. You have this plane, but only tried to fly it once. A bit more into Boeing now, so fly it soon. Yeah. I personally like the Airbus. I fly the A310, the A300. Now you're flying the A310, aren't you? So I fly the A300 a lot, and I like that one. Curious about your landing. A321's a handful. It is, isn't it? Yeah, I've seen the 757s go in occasionally, flown by TUI, so I'm hoping I can pull it off, but not sure. It is, as I say, quite a challenging little approach. Go left a bit more there. Bring it nicely towards it. Now we'll turn on the autopilot. There. Phone it nicely up to 7,000 feet. Signal signs can go off. Although they're never on. And flap can be selected up. Water brakes are off. Weather can go on. You mapped to Singapore. Wow. Whereabouts from, man? Where from? Frankfurt or something like that? Hopefully not that far. So I believe the controller we're below. He covers from 240 upwards. So once we clip into the bottom of his airspace, we'll contact him. Whereabouts are we? There we are. So we'll be contacting Adriatic Radar 130550. 130450, my bad. 10,000 feet, landing ice off. So you can see here, if I zoom out, you can almost see the top of the descent look, and then the rest of the descent is not that far of a flight. It's quite short. But it means we can take off. So, fairly difficult one into a very arrival. That YouTube Dwizzo 8021 is just insane. It is, isn't it? The European Princess Juliana, but worse. Yeah, it's. I mean, the traffic lights at the end. You'll see as we go in, but I haven't got very good scenery. But yeah, the fencing and sort of traffic poles, street lights, street lamps are very high sort of. And so yeah, aircraft are pretty close. How much does 757 cost? I think it's about £60. But I recommend entering into Flight Factors sort of events. I think so you can sort of get lucky and win it. So I'm not sure. There's lots of options for the 7.5, which I haven't quite got my head around. So I was lucky enough to win this one, but they've sort of split it all up so you can buy exactly what you want for the aircraft. So let me have a look now. But I believe I'll just get a price for you now. But I believe if you want the 757 full version with everything, I think it's about I think it's £92 for everything. Hold on, you need to own the 757 2 for this to work. So there you go, so the version 2 Professional Extended is, and that includes the Dash 200, Dash 200 cargo, and the 300 is currently on sale from $92 to $70. So $70 gets you the version I'm flying now, plus some more, plus the 300 and the cargo, which is obviously DHL and stuff. So that's very good. And I'm just having a look at what the others include. Professional modern avionics. So we're flying with the older avionics currently. However, if you want to, you can switch. You can buy the. Let me have a look. So 75 extended. It's very confusing. So you buy the 757 Professional. If you buy the extended pack, it's more, but you get all three variants. So I'd buy the extended. Then you can buy the. Right, so there you go. If you want everything, so you want to be able to have the 200 cargo variant, the 300, the modern avionics options, the different cargo options, I think, and be able to do everything, you need to buy the 757 version 2 professional global package for $89. Normally it's $112, it's on discount today. You have the 767 global package, pretty expensive in hindsight, wouldn't have bought it. I know, if I hadn't have got this one, I don't think I would. They are quite expensive. For me, buy the INI A310 instead. That's a very good aircraft. Or the A320 actually, which I personally really like. Cool. Yeah, so it's a very good aircraft, I do like it a lot. Right, we're just about to tip into his airspace, so I'll say hello. Adriatic Control to Tomjet 35 Quebec Papa with you, climbing through 220 for 370.
Tomjet 35 Quebec Papa, hello Adria. I don't know where you are, and I can see that you don't have flight plan, so if you can do me a little small favor and file one, it will be really nice.
Understood. Okay, yeah, we'll refile to 35 Quebec Papa. I thought we did. 35 Quebec Papa, I think I did click file, but no, I remembered when we were taxiing. Try that again. Maybe it didn't go through.
Saudi 1597.
Maybe it hasn't done anything. Let's have a look.
Contact Iran Radar 127.5, enjoy the flight, bye bye. 127.5, Saudi 1597, fancy how? River 688 Alpha, contact Andrea East 130550. to Alpha 130550.
Right, so because I've reconnected on this different server, we're having problems. It's not recognising the flight. Hope the INIs will be compatible. Yeah, I'm just reading here. These ones say they will free updates to Xplane 12 when it comes out. So, you know, maybe actually. Problem is, I don't know how they're going to do that for. I don't know how they're going to do that. You have to rebuy it. I don't know. Free updates to 2E35 Papa we've refiled.
Papa, still nothing, so if you could try disconnecting and then reconnecting, maybe that will work.
Yeah, understood, we'll retry to Tomjet 35. Redo that. If he doesn't see anything, it's because the server probably is full. So if he doesn't see anything, we'll just have to re-go again. Turn that Xplane a little bit. Okay, hold on, let me try something. Settings. UK connect. Just test the microphone out. Test the microphone out. Ah, we're in. Right, that'll work now.
Adria, Ocean 158.
That will work. It's just because that server thing. I connected on the Germany servers and I think I filed the flight plan on the UK servers. So that might not work. There we go. Should be fixed then?
1528, yeah, that will be called CPDLC, but mine is not working for some reason and I still didn't figure it out why. It's tough luck. Okay, understood. 158.
Should have an explore of the cabin then, whilst we're waiting for the clearance. Tomjet 35 Quebec Papa, we've refiled and reconnected. Hopefully is that working now?
Tomjet 35 Quebec Papa. I think I know what is the reason why your flight plan is not visible. So you are currently located at Tango Uniform 35 Quebec Papa. You may want to check to Tango Uniform India 35 Quebec Papa.
Haha, we'll redo that. Sorry, Tomjet 35 Quebec Papa. I made a boomer error here. I forgot to put the India after TUI. I just put 2. They first didn't say they wouldn't, would we? Yeah. You're hard to hear at times. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, let me turn that up a little bit for you then. Sorry about that. 5252, Tomjet 35 Quebec Papa. Sorry, Casey, I think I'm mumbling. I wasn't really saying anything then, to be honest. I was trying to work out what the problem was.
127.5, thank you for the ATC, buddy. Bye-bye. 35 Quebec Papa identifies climb 370 from present position, direct Dallas.
Climb 370, direct Talas, Tomjet 35 Quebec Papa. Cool. Straight through. Oh, okay, Casey. I'm sorry about that. Is that better? Goodness me. I wonder why. Just let me find out for you. I think it's when I'm switching between apps it becomes hard to hear. We got a bit of light turbulence going on here. Bit of bouncing around. Okay, let me know if it goes again, Casey, yeah? Thank you. Bit of bumping of the wings there. Bit bumpy inside the aircraft. Wonder why. Oh, quite a lot. Is that the stick doing that? Look, it's moving around quite a lot. I wonder if it's trying to counteract it or it's inducing it. It's not major, but it's certainly not comfortable for the passengers.
870 Papa, approved, call me back. Jet 35 Quebec Papa, address frequency
130550, Tomjet 35 Quebec Papa. Bye bye. Okay. Oh, and the sun's come back into the flight deck. Tomjet 35 Quebec Papa with you, climbing through 330 for 370. Oh, look at the reflections. You can actually see the throttle in the reflections. Climb flight level 370, Tomjet 35 Quebec Papa. Thank you. So the avionics, I can't change it mid-flight, but you can see here, you get this option to change them, and you can change all sorts of things. Integrated queue, so we have that instead. I quite like the cross personally. Rising runway, ooh, enables rising runway option. Not seen that. We had the GPS equipped.
Thank you.
Hint: this will install GPS into the plane. Oh. Where? POP. Okay. Okay. ADF pointers, yep. Total airspeed and ground speed, yeah, we'll have that on. Heading up map. Heading up map. Don't mind. Modern FS panel. Ooh. What does that do? Oh, it changes around these guys. Okay. Well, why not? We can have it fairly modern. Sim settings. Like throttle stuff. Real weather radar.
167, I will need you on flight level 330 or 370.
Interactive ops.
Number 1.
All sorts of things you can see here. Aye, aye. The list goes on, but not bad.
Go 370 and 1267.
Cool. Well, through 360, it's slowly going up to 37. Obviously, it's a bit high. I think aircraft's struggling to climb up. It's quite high altitude to climb to.
Leave the cockpit for 5 minutes, please.
Minutes, just fine. Report back.
Roger.
Oops. I'm going to get rid of the airports because I can't see anything. So I've redone this accidentally. I didn't mean to, but I have. So now can I turn on the weather? Alright, and terrain. Ah, well, that's much better. That's much better. Now we've got a ground screen. Ah, fantastic. I was wondering where that was. So now we've got that information we were lacking earlier, we've now got. So we're making good progress. We've just leveled off on our cruise. We're going pretty quick. We're doing max of 8. 0.8. 0.8, not 8.
Macedonia 132375 for NAS Express 37. Goodbye.
So the arrival into LGSK. We're expecting runway 01. To the NDB via Skiathos on the TLSC 1 Charlie. Now, this is the famous approach that we'll be taking then. Exactly what we're looking for. Fantastic. Quite a short leg, this one, just across. Just to get from the split down across to Skiathos, where things get a little bit more interesting for everybody. Oh. I've left the flight deck. There we go. Has a real nose down, the sort of control panel, doesn't it? The overhead panel really comes down quite steeply, it looks like. And the windows on this aircraft, I was sort of looking at earlier, seem a lot smaller than that on board, say, a A350 or whatever. Oh! There's someone going the same way as me at the same altitude. I'm guessing the controller's got conflict warning for them, or for us. Or maybe not, because he's going sort of ahead of us. That's pretty fine.
East 788 reporting back.
788, welcome back.
Nice. Cool. So we can, sorry, I was playing around there looking at what the numpad seems to be doing the views as well, but in a different order. So I was a bit interested as to why that was going on. LGSK. Skiathos. We have some information. There's quite a lot of aircraft, going in to this airport. So it might get a little bit busy with the all the different aircraft. I'm hoping there's traffic ATC online just to sort of control things a little bit, because it might be a little bit busy. So decision height for this airport 1,600. we go from over Thessaloniki, which is actually a captain's only landing at Thessaloniki, so it's also quite difficult. There's a lot of difficult Greek islands to land at.
Good afternoon, Andrew Radar. This is Speedbird 781 with flight level 340.
Bird 781, добрый день, Andrei, radar contact.
Speedbird 781, request flight level 360, possible.
Brilliant. Cool. We're going along nicely.
Bird 781, flight level 360 will be available in 6 minutes time.
Roger, Speedbird 781, thanks.
So that Lufthansa's gone.
Andrew Radar, Audi 15.
Right over there.
Flight level 310.
They're obviously doing cross the land. I think the cross the land guys are starting to get out of European airspace, and they're actually getting to their destination. Some of the early morning guys. The Qatari airspace is filling up quickly.
28 November Hotel, contact Sofia frequency 131.27. 131.225, goodbye.
Sophia on 131.225, thank you very much, goodbye.
Very busy. So all the European airspace is shutting down because they're all focusing on cross the land, which is sort of leaving. Nice.
Adria Radar, New Zealand 115. Am I able to redirect to Munich by the Napsi 1 Bravo arrival?
The flight to Doha, yeah, Doha, King Khaled, in Saudi Arabia. Some of them are going into Cairo.
I'm just going to Frankfurt, but
I assume that's a diversion one. So yeah, all going into Qatar. Wow. Busy.
You're knowing 6 Papa, contact Macedonia 132.375, bye-bye.
There's not many aircraft using the TUI call sign.
Queuing 6 for Papa, contact Macedonia 132.375.
Oh yeah, there we go, 787.
614 Macedonia 132.375, bye-bye.
So they are flying into, Cairo as well.
375, bye-bye.
Adrian, good afternoon to the first hotel, flight level 410 inbound Cairo.
Bird 688 Alpha, contact Sofia control frequency 131.225, good day.
Control 131.225, 688 Alpha. Good day.
Report to hotel, hello, set squawk 1000.
We're already squawking 1000, Julie from hotel.
Just now came online, thank you, you're identified. Runner 313 Zulu, contact Adria radar frequency 130.450.
130450, Ryanair 313 Zulu. Thank you very much. Have a great afternoon. Bye-bye.
Cool. I'm going to turn down Vatsim on my end actually.
SA 311, contact Sofia control frequency 131.225, bye-bye.
Hold to 131.225, CSA 311.
New Zealand 115, contact Adria radar frequency 130.450, good day.
130.450,
contact Macedonia radar frequency 132.375. Bye bye.
Austria, Ocean 1528 inbound Tamas.
Looking at in 133.325, Egypt 788, bye bye.
Ocean 158, hello, identified.
Nigeria radar, Speedbird Concorde 4.
Speedbird Concord 4, hello, Adria is fortunately closing in the next 5 to 10 minutes, so monitor Unicom 122.8, bye bye.
No problem, thank you very much for the ATC, Speedbird 4.
3235 Quebec Papa, contact Macedonia radar frequency 132.375, bye bye. Ryanair 11 Zulu, contact Macedonia radar frequency 132.375, bye bye.
132.375, 911 Zulu, thanks, bye bye.
One two five two, bye bye.
1252, scanning 10.
Cathay 928 Delta, 1252, bye bye.
25.2, Cathay 928 Delta, sorry about earlier, bye bye.
Control, hello, this is Lufthansa 236 with you, flight level 390.
Hello, Lufthansa 236, identified, 390.
Academy, hello, Ryanair 911 Zulu, flight level 370, Plant Paris.
Ryanair 9 Lima Zulu, hello, identified, flight level 370.
Macedonia radar, excellent, 9 Charlie.
Sorry, last call sign again.
9 Charlie.
Excellence 9er Charlie. Yes sir, go ahead.
9 Charlie, request a climb level 390.
For the Echo Victor something, right?
Perfect, excellent, 9 Charlie, request a climb level 390.
Roger, let me just check if there's someone in your way.
Macedonia, good evening, Egypt Air 788, inbound Bitla, 7 miles, squawking 2303.
Egypt Air 788. Identified flight level 350 and recycle 7555.
Cycling 7555, Egypt Air 788, stand.
Climbing level 200, inbound Sierra Kilo Papa.
Otherwise, 3
hello. Squawk 7567.
Squawking 7567, advise 364.
And the Excellence that called me, I am... There you are. Excellence 906 Charlie. What would be your MAC number? Flight level 390?
MAX 79er, Excellence Charlie.
Excellence 906 Charlie. Unfortunately, that is not possible. That is due to a Boeing 748 at the same level, and he's followed by a 340-600, so maybe try the later sector.
Charlie, roger, thank you.
Aircraft calling, you're very, very, very low.
Macedonia, GPS 788, we recycled
The microphone had dropped volume. Windows bug, it does sometimes. Sorry, Tom's at 35 Quebec Papa with you, flight level 370. Apologies for that. I was better to try to slot in, it's busy radio.
Welcome aboard 370, left family.
Understood, 35 Papa Kilo.
Bravo Charlie Sierra 97.
I said 35 Papa Kilo, I think I confused him, my bad.
Is it possible for us to go to direct to Mother intersection?
Who's asking?
Lufthansa 11 Charlie.
Lufthansa 11 Charlie. It is possible for you to go to Talas direct.
Right, the approach information is all in. We're just coming up to the top of the descent now. It's quite a big descent from our altitude, so it's a while away. We're starting to descend.
To Papa Echo Lima Alpha Sierra. And radar Euro Thompson 907, sorry for that, flight level 330.
Flight 330, 500. There's 364, climb, flight level 200.
Climbing 200, advise 364.
Tomjet 35 Quebec Papa request descent.
Jet 35 Quebec Papa descent, flight level 20. Correction, descent flight level 180, passing 200, 1228, bye-bye.
DCM 180, passing 200, 1228 to Tomjet 35 Quebec Papa. Okay, so we've been cleared down, 180, we might as well go 4,000 because we'll be passing out of his airspace. So it'll just descend on the VNAV all the way down to our final altitude of 4,000. Once we pass through 200, we're at his airspace, so we monitor Unicom 122.8. So prime up in the left.
Perfect. Move to Unicom, operator at discretion. Cherokee 0309.
Cool, I'm going to switch on the terrain radar. Yep, get a big scan going there. Zoom in slightly. Okay. So, we're descending then 3340. The terrain radar is doing its own special thing. There we go. Yeah, we're about to head over to Thessaloniki. I don't know if we can see the airport from here. No, the cloud cover's quite thick. If I go shift 3, might be able to see it. This is the airport view. So we're about to fly over it. Nope, this is not Thessaloniki. It's got the aircraft. Directly ahead of us. Popped into the old free camber there. See if I can scooch down near it. I'm actually not able to keep up with the aircraft in free camera.
Macedonia radar CSA 311 with you, flight level 350.
Bye. Saudi 107, 1252, bye-bye. India 107.
Cool.
107.
I'm making progress.
252, bye-bye.
Question: in the A300 A310, do you need to push profile? 100%. I think you just. Goodness, it's been a while. I think you just dial in the altitude you want, and then if it's already on profile, should go straight. No, I'm wrong. No, do click profile again. Yes. Yeah, click profile, because otherwise it doesn't necessarily go down.
300, 13325, bye-bye.
This is Thessaloniki, I think. Nope, because we're behind it. Can't be that. The runway, this is where it gets confusing going into Skiathos. It gets me every time. From FQ001, you're not in line with the runway, so you have to fly it manually yourself to get it in line. So I often head north and then right onto the runway heading. So we'll prime up north there when we need it. Very confusing. No, that's alright, Casey. I think you probably know more about it than I do. So, yeah.
Turkish 52, Juliet, hello, identified 410. Direct to Dick D and expect the Dorma 2 Alpha arrival.
Could you say again the waypoint again for 5 Juliet?
Direct Dick D. Charlie Sierra Alpha 311, identified 350.
Like it earlier, CSA 300.
132, 133325. 133325.
Yoke centering. Okay.
1 Sierra Mike Hotel.
We have the ability to hide the yokes. It's interesting that it's through here.
Able to climb 410.
Leave them on, they look quite cool. Image charts.
Negative. Due to the performance, I don't think we will be able to climb to 410 on the aircraft type. We can slow our mark number if that's possible. Yeah, okay. The aircraft's capable of climbing. You're just too heavy. Descend 370 there. Down to 370, 4 South Air 10 Mike Hotel.
Macedonia, could you repeat the star for Turkish 50 Yankee Juliet?
Turkish,
Cool.
Turkish calling me in? Sorry, there is a couple of Turkishes.
52 Yankee Juliet.
Turkish 52 Yankee Juliet, Dorma 2 Alpha.
Dorma 2 Alpha. Oh, that's not us. We're about to leave his airspace, so we're all good. I'm just playing around with the charts here, seeing if I can see what those charts are.
Turkish 52 Juliet, expect to be flight level 270 by Dick D. Report ready for descent.
Deny the cockpit door access.
Expect 270
Put it into
by
automatic.
Dick T, and we will report when ready to
And switching to Unicom. Cool. On to Unicom then, because we're about to go through to flight level 200, which means we then can switch. So we'll switch over to Unicom there. Descending 4,000 then, with Scoping loss VOR will be level 4,000. From there we continue our descent, but sort of more controlled, stepping between different points to get down to eventually at 1,600, where we then are on finals. So not too bad at all, not too shabby. Good. bring Xplane up a bit. Because the engines are only idling anyway. Hydraulic quantity. It's quite low in all three of them, but especially that left-handmost one. The pressure's quite high as well. I wonder. Oh, I'm only recycling this. Yeah, okay. Turn rate to auto. Let's do the same thing. Kill 170. We're still coming down. This sort of indicator here is our VNAV descent path. We're a little bit below it. Well, that indicates we're above it. That one indicates we're below it. Alright, well, okay. Oh. Sudden change in nose attitude there, wow. That's very steep, goodness me. And still going down. Nope. Oh, it's trying to catch up, I suppose. That is that's a bit mad. Unless it suddenly decided it was too high. Oh well. Sorry, I missed the chat. Better as always. What steady throttle do you use? Do you know failures are set on by default in Xplane? Oh, cool. I did not know that. Thrust required. Well, it's you're in auto throttle. Do what you want. Why have I got control even though auto throttle's on? How mad. Bizarre. Cool. I used the TCA Captain's Pack, although I didn't buy it as the Captain's Pack because they hadn't released that at the time. But yeah, I used the TCA side stick. It's very good. I'm looking at the Boeing one though, the Thrustmaster Boeing one as a maybe option, or the HOTAS, because I do like HOTAS a lot. But for now, we're going to be using the the TCA side stick, because fly Airbus mostly. When I do fly these aircraft, especially the A300s and this one, it'd be nice to have a sort of yoke. So I'm looking at that one because I do like the pivot maneuver on the Boeing. It's really, really good. So yeah, that's where I'm at. $12,000, then we'll turn on the seatbelt signs. Just confirm we're coming down. Skopilos traffic. Sorry, disregard. Skiathos traffic. Tomjet 35 Quebec Papa descending through 12,000 for 4,000 to capture the or not to capture, to arrive on the Thessaloniki 1 Charlie, arrival for 01. Skiathos traffic, Tomjet 35, Quebec Papa. Oops. Not the best call I've made, but that's right. We gotta keep going down. The aircraft is sort of refusing to descend very quickly. I think I'm going to switch to manual. We're not descending very quickly, and yet it's telling me we're not descending very quickly, and yet it's telling me that I'm too high. So I wonder what it's up to. But we'll just go manual. Descend a bit quicker. Cool. 10,000, landing lights on. Coming down. Seems like a nice approach. Haven't done it myself yet. Oh really? You haven't done it? Ah. You gotta have a go at some point. You definitely gotta come have a go at this guy. This approach is good fun. It's a bit mad. A310. I know, yeah. Yeah, it's a bit. I like this one in Innsbruck because you know the 757 is the biggest plane you can get in. It's not a very big plane, so you know it sort of. I really like that. It sort of shows that it's quite a difficult approach. Whereas even at the one we just did, what is it, Split? The 767s can get in, and they're pretty big. Yaroslavsky, how you doing? Hi. Hello. Alrighty. 8,500, we're still coming down. We're going a bit slowly here. Although we're supposed to be 250 now, aren't we? Oops, slowing down. Cool. The good thing about this airport, though, compared to Innsbruck, say, is that in a go-around scenario, we can just throttle up and go straight ahead, go around, that's fine. Whereas at Innsbruck, it can be, you can go so straight ahead, but you have to make quite a steep climb out, which you don't have to do here. It's all very open. You just head across back out towards the sea. The runway's orientation means you're just at the edge of the island, so it's quite nice. In case we go around, you just fly straight ahead, runway direction, and you're out. Right, I'm going to sort of cluster the display to see if I can see any traffic. Because I haven't seen any yet, but I've heard a couple calling out that they're around, so it's good to know where they are. Cool. There's the VOR. It claims it's over the airport, but it's not. It's about 20 miles away, the VOR. So we'll sort of slow up to about 220 or so when we get there. Very nice. Sun's starting to get quite low. They're an hour ahead of British time here in the Greek islands.
Seattle traffic, flanking 1614 will be continuing hold over Skiathos for Seattle traffic.
Okay. Why is he holding? Gotta work that one out. Why is he holding? Is it busy? Is that why he's holding? Thing is, yeah, people backtrack as well, so it can be, if someone's already there, it might make it a bit crazy. Okay. Doesn't look like any problems.
The Ryanair 4525 on frequency.
Yes, but I have huge problems, so I'm just in pause.
Alright, not a problem. Skiathos traffic, Viking 1614 will be flying at hold and then lining up on the approach of runway 01, Skiathos traffic.
That's Skiathos traffic. Tomjet 35 Quebec Papa is descending through 5,000 for 4,000, heading over the Scopilos VOR for the NDB 01 approach. Skiathos traffic 35 Quebec Papa. He says he's holding, so I think let's just blast straight in. Not being any rude.
2E45 Papa.
Long time to see, certainly is.
1614. I will be on the inbound holding here and going for the approach 01.
Roger Dodger, we'll keep an eye out for you then. Tomjet 535 Quebec Papa. Oh my god, there's the Ryanair. Oh! Is he in the hold? Must be. Wow. I'm surprised I didn't get any traffic call. The TCAS is doing a great job. Alright, bring down the altitude. Start slowing up. So there's the Ryanair. There's the Viking. And here's us. I'm going to work it round on heading select myself when we get this to this point in a minute, going around this corner, because it can get a... See how the route has got that weird, it's got like a weird triangle sort of shape on it, and it it's a bit weird sometimes. So we will try and avoid that one. Okay, slowing 200. Increase descent right slightly. Drop out some spoilers. Slow this one up. Turn on the nose lights as for the gear when they come down. And the turn off lights. TCAS is all set up on. Auto brakes are set. All we need to worry about is flaps and gear. And a bit of spoilers too. So, flap 1 selected. Slowing 180 for the 10 DME. Full spoilers are out. I'm going to select the flaps as well as the slats on flap 1. So number 5, okay. Right, go to heading select. Round we go to 388. Bring the spoilers in. Just make sure the Xplane volume's up. Hope you can hear that alright. You bring it up a bit further.
Jet 2, we can hear you, Papa.
53 is passing right now. The Skiathos VOR needs some information
1,000.
about the last aircraft that's entering the approaches to circles in the air.
Viking 1614 is on approach runway 01, but I think there's somebody in front of me, so we might go around and go on hold. That's a firm.
I think you're good. You're good separation. If you have visual contact with them, that'll be much better.
Visual contact with them here. Yeah, I got Viking 1614.
90 miles.
Hopefully they've got visual contact with us.
5.
Sorry about that, guys. The mic dropped out there.
7 mile.
Tomjet 35 Quebec Papa, 2 miles to land runway 01. Skiathos. Yep, here we go. We're coming in low. Auto throttle off. Manual throttle. Starting to back up. Bit high.
53 is turning for right downwind for runway 1.
Oh,
100.
bit low. Oh, it wanders around.
50. 40. 30. 20.
Idle throttle.
10.
Come on, put it down. 183 feet per minute. Oof. Oh, I heard 155 on the thing. I'll take that. I'll take whatever's lowest. Keep slowing down because we want to get off the runway for these chaps behind us. Tomjet 35 Quebec Papa touchdown. Skiathos backtracking runway 01. Vacate when able.
Viking 1614, 7 mile final, runway 1, no pressure.
We'll get off. Okay. Spoilers in. Flaps up. Keep the throttle on. We've got to get off the runway for this lad. 7 miles, that's not much. He's not giving himself much room there. Oh, I've left it a bit early there, turning round. We're not quite on the turnaround pad. Let's go. Turn the auto brake system off. Nose light can come off. Start the APU. Always close, but we'll go off. And the strobe lights are off. Wait till we clear the runway. Very nice landing. Thank you very much, Casey. Tomjet 35 Quebec Papa clear of the runway. Cool.
Viking 1614, 3 mile final, runway 1.
This is 5623, will be turning right base and next final for runway 1.
We have welcome to Skiathos, ladies and gentlemen. Flight time there, just over an hour. Not bad. This will be the end of our stream, so thank you very much all for watching. We're going to turn on to stand and watch these lads land. I don't know who they are, but the Viking guy's been holding for a while, so let's see how his skills have held up. Let's turn on to stand. There isn't stands defined at Skiathos, I don't think. You just turn onto the ramp. Our landing wasn't that bad. Not bad for a small airport. We'll take that. Going as close as I dare. Pack up the engines there. Heave that guy's down. AP isolation valve off. Right and left off. Parking brake set. Fuel supplies cut. Very nice. Fuel pumps off. Left and right gens off, and the hydraulics can go off.
Viking 1614, touchdown 01, backtracking and exit on 1 April.
Alright, let's watch the replay on that one.
5653, around,
Let's get on the replay. There's quite a bit of traffic coming into Skiathos. Right, slide it back. Ooh, that was quite a lot of quite a lot of noise. Right, going to tower view. This is a very familiar sight. Quite a big flare. Hold the nose, hold the nose. Touchdown. Didn't want to touch down too late just because of the short runway. Again, not bad. Thank you very much, Casey. Thank you very much. So thank you very much, everybody, for watching. That was our 300 subscriber special. If you're not already, do hit the like and subscribe. It really helps us out. And for the rest of the week, the 300 subs promo code will be available for the Pillar Pilot store. So go and get your mugs and anything else you may require. Whilst we're doing that, I'm going to watch this guy from wing view. So do go check out your merchandise available from the store. It's really good stuff. There's some pillows, t-shirts, jumpers, mugs, everything there. And feel free to donate. But thank you very much, everyone. Hit that like and subscribe, and we'll see you again soon for another stream. Thanks very much, and bye-bye from me.